Oh, do you have the hashtag, by the way? Or not hashtag, but whatever the... I mean, we should have the same seed, but just to make sure.
Oh, I'll check that in a minute.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure we do, though.
I would hope, because I gave you the link, so...
Yeah. And yeah, I did see open key sanities, which is what you put, so yeah.
That's the one I probably should try standard, but I'm just so used to open. That's the only one I've used so far.
Honestly, like, I actually do prefer, I think, open over standard anyway.
I think it's more fun because then everything, like, instead of being forced to do hierarchy, I mean, you have to do it, but eventually, maybe, potentially. But instead of being forced to do it, you can, it's just full random at that point. Alright, everything should be live on my end. Do I have quality options? That is the question. Yes. Yes, I do. Oh, I just... I was trying to tell people I have quality options. I set my timer hotkey to Q. So...
Oh.
Because
so
usually...
the timer started.
Yeah, because usually I don't use Q for any... Like, who uses Q for any words? Usually not often.
I suppose. Oh, wait, dang it, for my announcement message, I put your stream and not mine.
No.
Which, I mean, technically, I mean, it would still work, I guess.
Well, I just put the category link in general because...
Yeah.
And I also put it in the title, too, because...
Mm-hmm.
Not everybody uses Twitter. What I really hope is that we don't have a bombable wall randomizer. That's what I want.
And make sure you put the wall like not in the middle of the wall, but like a little bit lower.
What it would do is it would make it so all the bomb spots are randomized, so they could just be like slightly anywhere on the wall. That is, it could be right in the corner.
That's so. Like I was kind of thinking about that, and like
I never remembered it being an issue before. Is the thing that about it because I don't.
Well, like what I was gonna say is the reason it's not an issue because if you look at the room that connects it, like you'll see that there's like an entrance that's not bombed at that same location on the other side. So you're supposed to go around and see that and say, oh, maybe the wall's there, but it's not incredibly obvious.
Well, and the thing was, it wasn't like the wall. Not like the room. I guess because I was only glancing at it, and also I've been streaming for so long too. But it's not like the room ends there. Like it's not like that point. The room that's the corner of the room or anything. The room it had extra length. Like it was pretty much matched the same distance. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like someone else too said, oh well, you could have. Or I think it was Pon said you could have tapped the wall with your sword to find out it was hidden. Well, sure, but I hadn't had to do that all up to that point. So why would I think to do that? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, because I wasn't even sure if I was supposed to bomb there. I was completely confused about what I even. What was? I didn't know what life was at that point.
Life is, I don't know.
Life is like a hurricane here in Duckburg.
Here in Duckburg?
Race cars.
Something airplane.
I like how we both forgot what it was.
I honestly never watched DuckTales as a kid. I always liked the show, I just never really watched it.
I never did either. Well, I watched the movie, but also it came out like a little bit. It was still on, obviously, but like it was more like late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah. The movie was the one with that genie, right?
Yeah, and there was
okay, I've seen that.
Okay. Yeah, I think that because I think that must have been on at like it probably like re-aired. I don't know if it was on the first. I think it was the intro though. Was no, maybe it wasn't. Maybe the movie wasn't an intro. Maybe it came out at the same time then. But I do clearly remember that.
Okay, I'm gonna fix something a little bit. Because apparently my stream's chat's saying I'm way quieter than you.
Alright. If anyone's in my stream, what's the audio situation on that? Just so I know to...
Is it better now, chat?
I know my mic apparently is like... Well, it's also like right next to my mouth, but it's... I'm loud as it is. I'm just a loud person.
Right.
So...
Yeah. Also, you'll never guess what sprite randomized for me.
Sprite can. Is there a Sprite can?
There is, but that's not what I got.
Oh,
I got the pony sprite.
Oh, I thought about using that, but then I'm like, but there's Splatoon, so I went with that. And I have been forever because I actually like that sprite. But the pony one's kind of weird to use too, I feel.
It does look weird, and yeah, just like in movement, it looks kind of strange too. But yeah.
Is anyone? Yeah, is there anyone in my chat that can let me know what my audio is, or even if you're on the CAGR link, if you can just type in there and listen to my side. Because once I get going,
says it's fine. No, it's about the same, so that's good.
Okay, I guess it doesn't really matter either, because if they're watching on CAGR, they can just use your audio.
That's true. Or they may want to use your audio. Ooh.
Or both audios.
I do not recommend that. It's not a good idea.
Just turn off both audios and listen to, like, Professor Layton music or something.
But yeah, chat, this is, as I called it on Twitter, this is a exhibition race of sorts.
It's an exhibition because a race implies I have a chance to win. I do not.
Yeah. Yes, Mega does not have the same amount of experience I do with running Link to the Past Rando, so it's not really a race. It's more going to be, he wanted to play through Key Sanity. I figured I'd join him and kind of, answer any questions he had along the way. And, just kind of have a casual chat while we play through this, so.
Well, and I wanted to do a race with someone, so I was racing with Rockhawk. You know Rockhawk, right? Rockhawk,
yeah, I know Rock.
And the last two times, I've won, and, I did really well against him on both ones. So I'm like, well, I want an even challenge. So I'm like, well, at least let's try. Let's just go in the opposite direction.
Let's go the opposite extreme. Let's do the opposite now.
Hey, that's the only way you get better, though, is the challenge yourself.
I mean, that is true. Me and Odin used to race a lot, and in the beginning, I won every race easily, but just from playing against me, he's actually won a couple and done really well in some, of the SRL races we've done, so he's gotten a lot better from playing, despite starting at a lower experience than I had.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and thank you, Dark Misty, for following. No, yeah, it's pretty much, and even me, my first stream, my time was 5 hours. It was awful. And now my time is a lot more, it's still not as good as, I don't think I'm race quality yet. Not quite. For, a tournament or anything.
Yeah.
But I can easily on the standard, or not standard, but open, normal key, or not key sanity. You know what I mean, normal randomizer.
Yeah.
I can at least get under 3 hours. 2.5 was probably about the best I was doing. It wasn't my best official time, but it was my best unrecorded time. I didn't record it, so that's pretty on par. If I can learn some of the tricks a little bit better, then that's pretty much tournament quality. Because a lot of the tournament quality races are a little over 2 hours average. Some obviously are way better, or sub 2 hours, but for like, wasn't there an unofficial one though that or there was a second tier tournament that you did last, like pretty much a year ago at this point?
For the fall tournament last year, there was a primary tournament and a secondary tournament for all the people who didn't qualify. I made the main tournament.
Yeah.
I was like 90th or something of the 100 that went through. And yeah, there was a lower tier. I don't know if they're going to do that again though.
Oh. I know for that one though, I was like, because you were doing a few commentary on that, and commentary for that, and I was watching.
Mm-hmm.
And they did. They were basically they were about where I would be as far as time went. So.
Yeah, like for the spring tournament, they just basically brought everyone in and narrowed it down to 128, and then did the brackets then when they narrowed it down. Mm-hmm. But yeah, there were a lot of people who were still over the 3-hour mark. So I could see you. I could see you joining and not being the worst one. Yeah. I'll just say that.
I would not lose to everybody.
Yes, that's a good way to put it.
As long as I know where the wall cracks are, that's the main.
I think you'll be fine in this game.
You never know.
Yeah. But yeah, feel free to ask me any questions if you have any. I can give like details, like how many keys you need for what dungeon and whatnot, and that shouldn't be spoiling anything major.
I've done a few practice runs, and so I kind of have an idea of what dungeons work with keys. But I mean, there's so many. There's a ton of keys.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
If I have any...
Call Key Sandy for a reason.
Well, the thing is, too, like, it's called Key Sandy, but honestly, I get more maps and compasses than anything else. Like,
that's fair. That's fair.
Should be called Map Sanity.
Map Sanity.
Alright, well, I'm not seeing anyone say anything negative or positive about audio, so I guess I'll just go with it.
Yeah.
It's...
Yeah. Oh. Hold on. Thank you, Slinky, for the subscription. I appreciate it.
So, my code, just to double check, but there's no way we have a different one, is Mirror, but I guess it could be a glitch, too. Mirror, Kane, Map, Sack, and Green Potion.
All those are right, except the last one. That is the bottle of green Gatorade, I believe. No, we got the same one.
Who drinks Gatorade anymore?
Gatorade's weird. It's always something where I see it and I'm like, that sounds good. Then I drink it and I'm like, I'm not really feeling it that much.
It's just like all I drink nowadays, and this is coming from someone who used to drink nothing but soda and don't do that. That's bad for you. I regret doing that. Water is just what I drink pretty much all the time.
Yeah, same here too, honestly. But yeah, got the same code, and I am honestly ready whenever you are.
All right. So. Oh, I guess I should put in my name first.
Probably, yeah.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna put anything fancy for the I'm not gonna meme.
I'm honestly surprised I've never seen anyone make that mistake in a tournament race yet.
What do you mean, not put their name?
No, not putting their name in, and then once the race starts, they have to add their name really quick.
All right, so we start once we hit start the file, right?
Yeah, just press start whenever you say go or I say go, either way.
Alright, well, I'll go ahead and count down then.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
God, this pony sprite's so weird.
Alright, so I'm going on Outset Island to go
to go to Dreamland. Oh, hey, hi, Bowser.
I was going Wind Waker. You're like, no, let's just go Kirby. Hey, Hal.
Do you remember that a long time ago? I think it was New Super Mario Bros. Wii, and I accidentally spoiled the special world to you.
Maybe.
It was a long time ago.
Yeah,
but,
I don't know.
And you were like, And you're like, were you just humming the Star World theme? I'm like, no, I was humming this song.
Okay, you know, I know what you're talking. Yeah.
Just tried to backpedal as much as possible.
To be fair, it could have been a Kirby song.
Maybe crossover. You never know.
Surprised they haven't done more crossovers with Nintendo. I mean, Smash Bros. Obviously, like,
Oh,
and Mario Kart at this point. But I mean, like, even like a mixed game, like Crash and Spyro did one. Not that they're pretty good, definitely. But they did one.
That was something they definitely did. I really hope they do bring that Spyro trilogy to Switch as well.
I don't like it's. I'm pretty sure it's coming for a few reasons. One, I think they've had links, and they're like, I think purposely leaking it to kind of like build hype. But
probably.
Crash did so well. There's no way they won't bring it to Switch eventually. It might come out later, but not that I have a choice in the matter because I don't have a PS4, so I'm pretty much. And that's I wasn't really ever into Crash as a kid. But Spyro I would buy. I would get the Spyro trilogy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I played the original Crash trilogy like last year as the Insane trilogy was coming out, and I really got into the games, and I really wanted to get the Insane trilogy, but I just did not think it would come to Switch, and then when it did, I was like, oh wow, this is cool.
Well, and it has a new, I guess spoilers, but I think there's like Switch exclusive content.
I don't think there is actually.
I thought I read there was. Well, I'll let you find out then.
Okay, that's fair.
Because
the only thing I've noticed that's different was that like the Switch version automatically got like the 2 secret levels that were DLC in the PS4
maybe that's
version.
what I'm thinking of then. Maybe I was thinking that it was exclusive. It was more.
Yeah, probably. This pony's so weird.
Isn't it like derpy or something?
Yeah, it's derpy. Like even the eyes are derpy eyes.
Damn it, this is...
I think I know what you're mean about.
Maybe?
Maybe.
It's her fur.
Well, Magnus, if I get a sword, bomb jumping with this sprite will not be an issue, because I use sword.
Alright, screw it. Okay. Oh. I had to be careful not to, like, react much. Vaguely.
Yeah.
The only way I could win this is if I, like, mind game you.
Probably, yeah.
Use psychological warfare. So I'm now fighting Ganon.
Wow, that's a really fast run, man. Good job.
I am sub 10 minutes.
Sub 10-minute run. Yes, Retro James, Megazardy in Go mode.
I'm actually in whoa mode.
Whoa.
Yeah, let's do this. I don't know if you've used the Inkling sprite at all, or if you've ever randomized it at all.
I don't think I have.
And I know you're not as into Splatoon as I am, but like I wish the sprite was better for its red mail sprite. It's like not, and that's not like to say I have red mail, by the way. I'm not saying either way on that.
Yeah, I gotcha.
But the red mail sprite is like kind of ugly. The blue mail sprite is actually way better looking, and obviously the standard one's good too.
Mm-hmm. Like, I use the Kirby sprite a lot, and honestly, like, I do not like the blue mail.
It's just Meta Knight, right? Or is it?
I want to say, yeah, it's the Meta Knight blue, but it just looks weird. Like, I feel like it should be the lighter shade of blue.
Mm-hmm.
Because the blue mail itself is not that dark. It's just light blue.
Yeah. There's definitely, this seed is a seed.
It is. Yeah, Retro James, it's more Lolo than Kirby. Or Lolo than Meta Knight, rather.
Okay. Hey, here's something I wanted to ask because I wasn't sure. The SNES Classic controller, can you use that on the PC technically?
I don't know, cause like the plug-in for it that plugs into the SNES Classic, it's like that one plug that you see. It's kind of similar to like the plug that you use for the Classic controller into the Wiimote.
But it's not. It's not USB. It's like
Yeah, it's not USB. But there's some kind of converter out there that converts that to USB, maybe.
I'm sure there's like a. There's usually a plug for everything. Well.
I wanted to learn how to get the Wii. I think it was the Wii U Pro controller to connect to your computer, which you can do, but it's a lot of weird programs you have to install, and I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do that.
The Switch is actually a lot easier to do, like the Pro controller. Like I was actually.
Oh yeah. It's actually USB. I mean, I guess.
Well, Bluetooth more so, because. Well, yeah.
Right.
Well, wait. There's no USB because it's not wired. I don't think.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
I will say, did you ever play Splatoon solo mode? Like the single player for
Nope.
the first game?
I did not.
Okay, so, but like, I'm sure you've heard of Octo Expansion, right?
Yes, I know what it is.
I feel like if you were ever to get in Splatoon, that would be what you would want to play because it's so good. It's so good. So Splatoon 1 single player is good. At the time, it was fine. Splatoon 2 single player, I think, is kind of like I didn't play it for a long time because unlike with Splatoon 1, the sorry, I'm getting distracted about the game. The single player, but because everything was unlocked, because with Splatoon at the beginning, you didn't have like rank or anything unlocked initially.
Yeah.
So what was nice with so with Splatoon 2, I just never got to it. There was Salmon Run, there was a bunch of things to play with. When I finally did get to it right before Octo Expansion came out, I was very disappointed. It just felt like a rehash of Splatoon 1 single player, but it just wasn't good. It wasn't nearly as good, and it just so when Octo Expansion, when I was able to play that, it blew me away about how good it was. And maybe it's just because I played the lackluster single player, but the Octo Expansion was just, it's got such good level design, such good gameplay. The whole ending is fantastic. So I think if you were ever to get back into Splatoon, that would be what you'd want to try.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of great things about Splatoon 2, and I did like Splatoon 1, I just never really got into playing it much.
Yeah. Well, and I know, like, multiplayer not that multiplayer games aren't something you do, obviously, but they're definitely not, single player is definitely more your jam, I would say. Same with me for that matter.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, single player is more of my thing too. Computer, shut up.
Computer, speak louder.
No. If it does that, it might explode, Mega. I don't want that.
Oh, well, first off, if it's speaking to you, I think you have other problems.
Probably.
I'm afraid I can't do that, Slim.
This was a bad idea.
Good.
Good, keep going.
Okay, okay, okay. Oh, well, thank you, Storm Techno, for the follow. Or Chanso? I can't pronounce anything. Ever.
Storm Tenchanso, is that what you said?
I think. Well, it's 10, and then, but there's no E. It's, so probably
Oh.
Chanko.
Chanko.
I should get custom. What's it called? Custom sub stuff, or not sub, like alerts. Alerts is the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
I just have like the generic Zelda ones because that
Yeah.
are on there. Because I'm like, well, I like Zelda and these work. They're not like ugly like some of the ones on there.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, alerts are fun. I enjoyed making all of mine.
Well, the issue is I have to like split. Because I have to. Okay, so I was gonna do. I don't know if you've watched me for like Name That Game Tune at all, but I have. You know how Odin has Bayonetta.
Yeah.
So
Bayo.
so I use like Guzma as the same kind of concept. And,
Yeah, that's right.
So I was gonna do an alert that was Guzma's theme from Sun and Moon.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't have like the editing software I have, so I just put the whole. I made it into a way, or I got the sound clip. But basically, you can't like edit in Steam alerts at all, or Stream alerts at all to adjust the like length. You have to do it. You have to do it yourself. So basically, when
Right.
when it played the whole theme for all the entire length of time.
That's hilarious.
And I was trying. I'm like, nope, it's still playing Guzma's theme. It's still playing.
Yeah, yeah, it does that.
Like, well, I'm not. I can't. And then I just was lazy. I'm like, well, I guess I can't use this right now. And
Not right now. No, anyway.
unless you just want to hear Guzma's theme forever.
Which I'm sure there's people who want to do that.
I mean, it's a good theme. There's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, it is a good thing.
Yeah, no, I do like the name Key Sanity. I don't know who came up with it, but it's a good way to describe this mode.
Yeah.
It's better than like, cause like what? There's entrance randomizer, right? Like they don't
Yeah.
have like a catchy name for that. It's just.
Yeah, it's just entrance. There's enemizer for enemies.
I mean, against entrance sanity doesn't really roll off the tongue either.
Nah. Shit. For the Ocarina of Time randomizer, they recently came out with Skull Sanity, which means all the Skulltulus tokens are now items in the game.
Oh. No.
That
No.
makes me scared to try that.
That does not sound fun. That sounds like
No,
pain.
it does not.
I'm pretty sure there's a circle of hell, and it's just Skulltula token randomizer.
Yep, probably. Shit.
Wait. Okay, yeah. I gotta make sure I'm keeping track of my tracker.
Kinda don't like that this game's having me do.
Wait, the entrance randomizer in... What am I doing? Entrance randomizer in Ocarina of Time is called Beta Quest? That's kind of a weird name.
Yeah, well, that was made before the randomizer, the item randomizer, so...
So it was literally just the beta.
Yeah. Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, pretty much, Odin. Every chest would be a token. And then, like, all the items would be hanging on the walls where Skulltulas are.
Oh, and I don't have, by the way, your chat up, so I can only see my chat right now.
That's why I'm not reading every message, because every message...
Spoilers.
Yeah, you got the Triforce! Wait, what?
Yes, Odin. The Moon Pearl was on. Oh, wait.
You don't see Moon Pearl in Ganon's Tower very often at all.
Some could say you never see it. Ever.
It can be in Ganon's Tower and entrance. That is something it can be.
Yeah. Here is, like, I was thinking of nightmare scenarios of what a seed could be. And I think probably one of the worst would be Inky Sanity for, there would be a case where you had, like, a dungeon, like a pendant dungeon you didn't complete. You got to Ganon's Tower, and you had a big key up for that dungeon that you had to go back, and you got Mushroom. That led you to Shovel. That led you to the... that led you to... What was I going? Basically, Ganon's big key would be on the pedestal.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I got the order right.
I've never had a seed of that length, but I have had double dipping into Ganon's Tower before. It's honestly kind of funny. I like it.
It's the one thing that throws you off because I feel like from what I've played, you expect Inky Sanity for Ganon's Tower to not... I'm losing my mojo. Hey Odin, you expect Ganon's Tower to not be as hard in Key Sanity because you expect to get the key ahead of time, but that's not always the case.
Percent.
What's that? I think you cut out for a bit.
I was just gonna say, I think I get what you're saying, is that, yeah, you don't expect it to be, like, super long in Key Sanity because you really just need the big key to get up there.
Yeah. Alright, I need to focus. Focusing. Oh wait, what? I'm stupid. Oh, that's probably not the place to use it though. I mean, I can't tell you how far ahead of Slim I am. Partly because I don't know, but also because that would be cheating. Also, hi, Summer. Also, I'm probably not ahead of Slim. Slim's probably already in Ganon's Tower.
Sure, we'll go with that.
Slim's actually fighting Calamity Ganon right now.
It'll be the first time I've done that.
You should finish that. It's a good game.
I should. I enjoy it. It's fun.
Don't know if I would say it's my favorite Zelda, but it's definitely in top 5.
I just made a mistake going for all the Korok seeds, honestly.
Yeah.
I should have stopped once I got all the upgrades.
I didn't even get all the upgrades. I'm like, nope, we're not gonna even try. The problem with one thing with Breath of the Wild is it feels like they give you too much to help you out. I feel, especially when you have the DLC and like all the DLC is pretty much just, hey, you want to be even stronger?
Hey, you want to ride a motorcycle?
surprised I haven't heard any motorcycles tonight, by the way.
Don't
Jinx.
say that yet.
Oh my lord.
I don't think it's happy hour yet.
I'm really not doing good right now. I think I might change tactics if need be. Actually, no, I want to make sure because I honestly don't remember. Okay, good. Being perfect is not easy, Summer. You can't just be perfect.
You can, just may not work.
You can try, but you'll fail. Probably.
Yes. Most likely. Anything I haven't kept track of yet? No, I think I did.
What was that? Master Swords in Kakriko Village?
Yeah, I noticed that, and that's pretty good.
You thought I was humming a song that would give it away, but it was actually Metal Gear.
No. You were just humming your theme song.
What am I, Solid Snake now? Damn. So here is the thing. Damn it. No, that was a different seed.
Hate when that happens.
Eventually just all blends together.
Yeah, really.
Hammer is simultaneously in Eastern Palace and Dark Palace and in all the locations. The seed is...
The seed is something.
It is
It's definitely
something.
something.
idea. I have an idea.
Is it a good idea?
No.
No.
Maybe.
Do what you gotta do in randomizer.
Let's get naked.
No. I'm not for that idea.
I wish I was doing better. Or I could be lying. I could be doing really good.
You could be, yeah.
Or I could be doing really bad.
No one knows. Except maybe Odin and the people who are in both chats.
And I don't know who else I was gonna say. PK.
He doesn't know anything.
Aww. Oh, screw you. Oh my lord. Now. No, stop. Oh.
Magnus, are you hopped up on caffeine again?
Hmm. Yeah, let's... Why does everyone always root against me?
I don't know why. I kind of hope they would.
There was
root
some...
on the
okay,
underdog.
I'm like, I'm the underdog. Well, I was like, well, yeah, but Slim's probably lost more than you have because I won both my race against Rock. And I'm like, yeah, but that's like... that doesn't work like that. The example I used was like if a little league or like a middle school soccer team never lost a game and faced like the world champs, or not world champs, like Britain. Like, I'm sorry, yeah, Britain lost, but they're still not going to be the underdog.
Yeah.
If you're saying the middle scorers are not the underdog, then you're wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the middle scorer tier.
I mean, in the Q Sanity tournament, I raced against the person who ultimately won, and I was only 10 minutes behind.
Yeah. The one that I saw of yours and apparently the one recently, they were even closer, but the one that you lost by like 36 seconds or something like that.
Oh god, yeah.
But then apparently on the one that I saw you commentating, there was a 1 second difference that they had to tie. Like, how does that even... Like, I'm lucky if I can even complete a seed sometimes. No. Yeah, no, this is all just casual. Now, if I won, I'd be shocked. It'd all come down to luck, pretty much. and routing, because I think I'm decent at routing. Decent. I have a good sense of Zelda direction. Sometimes. Occasionally.
I don't know the timing for this.
Wow. Yeah, but I ended up doing hat in time anyway, so it wasn't like it ended up mattering. Ow.
Oh, hat in time.
By the way, I don't know if you've heard what my conclusion was on that. I've decided that I actually do like Hat in Time. I just think Mafia Town is one of the worst, which is the first stage, is one of the worst levels ever created in all of video gaming. That is my conclusion.
That's fair.
I also think it gets an unfair advantage because I think people tend to shit on ukulele a lot more unfairly. Like, it has its faults, don't get me wrong, but I still think it's enjoyable, and I think people tend to give it an unfair shake a lot of times. Meanwhile, Hat in Time, I don't think I've seen any criticism or very little criticism for it, rather.
Yeah, I enjoyed the ukulele when I played through it, and yeah, there are a lot of things that bugged me about it. Final boss.
See, I didn't mind it too much. I will admit that last phase is dumb, though. Like, it's not good. But, the one thing I will say is, like, ukulele also has a bad first world, too, I personally think. I didn't really like its first world. But the one thing ukulele has going for it is one of the things it has going for it is it really made me want to keep playing. So if a game is making me want to keep playing it, it's doing something right.
Oh god, yeah, the roller coaster boss too. I forgot about that.
I like that one, but I like the carts.
Oh. Yeah, I think the cart was pretty rough overall, honestly.
I will say I like the Rextro games, and I do enjoy the Casino Rextro game. I didn't have, of course, I didn't have as much problems with it as, like...
I liked it, but the controls, like, messed me up way too many times.
They are odd. They're odd. They're not what you'd expect them to be for that. But I don't think it's unfair either. Like, I think, let's put it this way. You know the first one, the cart one? I think that one's way worse control-wise. There are very many things I want to say right now. Some of them are not suitable for a rated audience. Oh, I didn't even ask. Do you want me to, like, hold back swearing? Not that I swear that much. I know
my general idea for streaming is that I still try not to do it, but if it comes out, like, it is what it is. I don't mind.
Okay. I can be very kid friendly. I'm gonna have to even cut back more because once my nephew gets older.
Yeah.
Because we're so used to, like, just casually swearing at this point, just like not like anything, but like you can't really do that around a kid.
No.
You can. You shouldn't.
You can. You probably shouldn't. Mario J, like I've said it before, maybe you weren't around, but I'll do the Super Metroid Link to the Past crossover once I do Super Metroid for the SNES Classic completion stuff. Just so I can refamiliarize myself with where the items are.
Yeah, Odin, yeah. That was one. That was something I wanted to try too, and I'm sure you've tried it. I heard there's this thing with A Link to the Past and Super Metroid, right?
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Oh, okay, yeah. I knew there was a reason I was bringing it up, but my brain was half connecting it.
Mm-hmm.
How does that work exactly?
Basically, you play through both games at the same time, and same time in the sense where you can find Zelda items in Metroid, you can find Metroid items in Zelda, and basically there are some rooms in Super Metroid that's mainly the map rooms where you get the map filled in and stuff, and some just normal houses in Link to the Past that will connect you to the other game. So you're playing one, you go inside the warp portal, and then you're in the other game.
You can find Metroid items in Zelda though, or are they?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you can.
I should give that a try. It seems interesting. Is there any other? There's no other games, or no other thing like it, right? Where they connect to games, or?
I don't think so. Not that I'm aware of. And no problem, Mario J. No problem.
Oh.
If you haven't been here, you haven't been here. That's fine.
One thing that threw me off about Sanity 2 was that the music is just randomized in this one because I guess for those who don't know Sanity, because I know some people who watch me have only watched me do the random one, the maps and the compasses, I mean obviously all the keys are randomized too, but the maps and the compasses actually do stuff in this mode. If you actually want to explain it, because you can probably do it better than I can. Or don't. That's cool.
Oh, sorry, you were cutting out. So I was
sorry.
He was explaining it anyway, so I'll just let him do his thing and wait till it fixes itself. But yeah, basically, maps they basically can show you whether or not a dungeon is a pendant or crystal dungeon, if you have them, and compasses give you an item count for the items inside the dungeon. So it basically makes those two items a little more useful in this mode. So if you get them in the overworld, it's oh, I just got a compass. This is not going to help me.
Yeah, so that's with the music itself doesn't really matter in this mode because it's all just. And the first time I was playing the Sanity run, I'm oh, I forgot that whole thing, and I'm oh, so this is clearly a pendant dungeon, and I'm wait, nope, it's not. Yeah. It's all just that'd be too easy.
Yeah. Mario J said, Mario 64 and Ocarina of Time. I don't really see how they could be randomized.
Together?
Yeah.
They're unlike okay, there is a whole, I'm not going to get in the whole, because I'm going to get out of focus, but there was a whole discussion about how Super Mario, or not Super Mario, Metroid, Zelda is basically a Metroidvania type thing. And as much as I don't know if I fully agree with that, I feel like Zelda is definitely distinctly different. At the same time, I will say Super Metroid and Zelda, A Link to the Past, do have similarities where they can work together to blend as one game. Whereas I do not think the same can be applied for Super Mario 64 versus versus Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, not really, because really for Mario 64, progression is marked by how many power stars you have, and there's already ways you can skip those requirements in Mario 64 as it is.
Yeah.
And with Zelda, you need items to get further and get to new areas, so you really can't. You can't do the same type of thing, combo randomizer with that game. Let's see.
Golf randomizer with Super Mario Bros.
Oh my god.
Is there? Oh, there is a golf randomizer. That's right, because we were looking up a whole list of randomizers, and they have one for NES Golf.
Interesting.
They also have one for
the holes or something.
I imagine there was one for Excite Bike. I'm like, how do you randomize Excite Bike? And I guess it's like the tracks and also the colors. It's like, okay, but who cares about the colors?
Excite Bike players?
Are there Excite Bike players? I mean, it's an okay game.
Sure are,
I don't think it has nearly...
I'm not a fan of it, but I know there are fans of it.
I mean, I don't think it has nearly the fan base as, say, like Mario or Zelda.
That's the thing, though. Like, for the NES, there's like a lot that you could look at now. It's like, how did this like become like a staple? But like, there were kids who just had those games growing up.
Ice Climber time is burger time. Oh, okay. So I want your opinion on this because people disagree with you on the Ice Climber thing. But what do you think of Burger Time?
I don't mind Burger Time. I had the Game Boy version, which seemed pretty unique, but I mean, it's just a very typical like arcade game. I prefer it over Ice Climber, hands down.
So you pretty much, one of our users, or not my users, I guess they're, wow, one of my Naron, one of the people that is in our Discord, is friends with, he's pretty much he thinks Ice Climber is awful and he hates he thinks Ice Climber is great and he hates Burger Time.
Well, there's a simple solution for that. He's wrong.
Also, the one thing I will give him though is Burger Time's music is like not good, as in it doesn't even exist.
Oh yeah, the music is not good. The
music is
yeah, it's pretty bad.
It's like 3 notes.
That would be interesting, Odin. He says someone made Mega Man 1 through 6 randomizer, where it basically took levels from each of the Mega Man games and would randomize them. That could actually be kind of cool.
Oh, that reminds me. The X collection's coming out tomorrow, isn't it?
I think so. Yeah, it's supposed to be coming out soon.
I'm now feeling like something. I feel something about this seed now.
You weren't feeling something before?
I was feeling something, but I was feeling something else. Now I'm feeling something. Something. Maybe.
Very specific.
Almost
whatever. Go back to Ice Climber, Naren.
I was seeing your chat now.
Yeah, you stopped by to say I was wrong. Perfect.
Well, the one thing I think you're both gonna like, you like Doc Hunt Jr., right?
Not really. I like the original better.
Do you like Pac-Man?
Oh no, I love Pac-Man.
So, because I think, and nobody can really disagree that Pac-Man is a good arcade game. It's just solid. Like, there's nothing really to hate about Pac-Man.
Yeah.
There's always common ground you can find with people.
Exactly.
Like, most people...
It's just that Naren is wrong about Ice Climber.
Oh, no, he likes Donkey Kong 3, not Junior.
Oh, I don't like... Well, 3's dumb. All you do is spray Donkey Kong's butt with pesticide.
It's weird. I like it's, and also like there's no Donkey. I guess Donkey Kong Jr. is considered 2, but like you have Donkey Kong Jr., and then 3 suddenly.
Yeah. It is very strange.
It's like when I'll never get over this. Is Mario Kart just jumping from Mario Kart Wii, Mario Kart 7? All right.
Mario Kart.
We were counting.
Someone was. I don't hate Stanley. Just who the hell is Stanley?
He's the bug man.
I know he is. I know that's what he is. But like, why does he need? Why does he need to exist?
Here's my question: why does DK care about a garden? Yeah, that was the thing I was gonna say too. The Odin said the arcade games aren't canon then, like GP and GP2, because they're not part of the number system.
Yeah. Oh damn it! Forgot about that.
Okay. I hope I haven't been like neglecting my tracker at all. Have you been able? How do you even play GP? Like, wasn't it Japan only, or can you play it in the U.S.?
I mean that's the arcade, right?
Yeah. Can you play? Was it in U.S. arcades?
Yeah, there was one in Disneyland actually.
Well, I guess like, I guess it depends on where you live too, because like I live in the middle of nowhere, so there's not. I know there are arcade games in North America. But I didn't know if that one was one of them. I don't know if it's like Dave & Buster's or whatever, where it would be. Disneyland makes sense.
Yeah, and in fact, that's actually a little bit of history between me and Shadow Mario XLI. We've actually played the very same arcade machine of that around the same time in like the same week.
Ooh. Like fate or something.
Fate can be terrible. I do agree there.
You like him sometimes.
Yeah. The fact you have to add sometimes to that just really says a lot.
That's pretty much. I like Eric sometimes.
Yeah.
Eric is a sometimes food. Or however that cookies are a sometimes food.
I am not amused by this development.
Ooh, banana.
Oh, banana.
They should make a Donkey Kong 64 randomizer.
Okay, what would be randomized?
Everything. Even the Kongs.
The normal, oh my god, the normal bananas being like randomized.
You'd have like one red, one blue, one red, one green, one.
That would suck.
It would be the worst thing ever. Do it. If I don't see a Donkey Kong 64 randomizer before I die, I won't be living a fulfilled life. Ooh. Okay.
We're not using this. Diddy's gun upgrades for level 1 are in Candy's shop in level 8. Wow, you're making me not want to play this randomizer at all, Magnus.
We definitely have to. Regular ones are mixed up with gold ones, so you beat a minigame and you get a single banana.
Oh my god.
Finally.
Wasn't too bad, I guess.
We need this so bad, Slim. I can't, like, I need this in my life.
I'm still not in agreement
I'm gonna
with
learn how to make a randomizer so I can make it for you, and you can stream it.
I'll stream it. Whether I enjoy it, though, that's a different story.
Oh, well, that was, like, really dumb. It's probably the dumbest thing I've ever done. Maybe not the dumbest thing, but one of. Okay, that was not, though. That was good. No, I don't think there's... No. Okay. Yeah.
Oh my god, enemies randomly have a banana fairy flag, so they have to be photographed, and they only know which is which by that fairy laughter. Magnus, do you just hate people? Like, is this why you've come up with this? There we go.
I think you don't even, the thing about it is you don't even have to go any further than randomized regular bananas. Right there, that's hell. Like,
yeah, exactly.
no, I can't. I can do that. What do I want to, like... I don't... Okay, I want to do this first, then. Ow. Oh, actually... Okay.
God, after looking at this sprite, yeah, this will be tough to do bomb jumps with.
I thought you said it wouldn't be that bad.
I misunderstood myself.
If I win because ponies. Though you're used to odd, like Kirby itself is already like an odd-shaped sprite.
Yeah. I've just used it so much, so it's not too bad for me.
Inkling is pretty much just Link, but as an Inkling.
Mm-hmm.
That's right, Naran. I'm already in Parappa. I can't even say it. I was gonna say
Parappa Palace.
Parappa the Rapper Palace.
I think I called it that in my Zelda 2 Let's Play, Parappa the Rapper Palace.
One I always get mixed up, like when I with like name the game tune stuff, like calling it Parappa the Rappa when it's actually Rapper.
Yeah.
I'm shocked. Well, I mean, I guess I was never, but like, I'm shocked nobody knows Lammy Jamma Lammy exists.
Oh, I know about that game.
Yeah, but like whenever I put it in, I put in like that song from that game for a name that game tune, and everyone guesses Parappa the Rapper, and they're like, that game exists. Like they didn't know. I didn't think it was that obscure any more than Parappa is, for that matter.
Yeah, it's got the same obscurity value, I think.
Link.
I did not know about the anime for it.
Wait, for Parappa?
I don't know.
I did not know there was
either.
Anime for Parappa.
I didn't know there were anime for either, so.
For either what? For Parappa or
Or Unjammer.
Well, I guess calling it is stupid. Okay. Alright. That's pretty good.
Pretty. I don't know if we're talking about the same thing here, but.
Just got the Gus Bellows.
I just got the postman's hat.
It's a useless item for the most part.
I believe it can give me a piece of heart.
Have they made a Majora's Mask randomizer? No, they have to.
Oh yeah, they definitely have. They definitely have. I haven't tried it yet though.
I feel like that would be another one that's weird. Because, or not weird, but hard, because there's so many things like the postman's hat. You could get that, and you get like so many side quest items.
Right. Yeah.
Like you go out your way to get the couple's mask, it ends up just being like some rupees or something.
You got a single green rupee.
I'm still learning glitches and stuff. That is my one weakness. I'll probably have to learn it after this.
Odin, your favorite mask was the postman's hat?
What was I?
Odin wanted to be a mailman, I guess, when he grew up.
Do you want to be a mailman?
Mailman!
You know, I know
Why
Frozen...
would you want to be a mailman?
I know Frozen's not like that good, honestly, and it's overrated, but its songs are so easy to parody. So easy. Let It Go, because it's only 3 syllables, you can pretty much plug in anything you want into it, and you can make it work. Chocobo, chocobo. I don't hate Frozen, I just don't think it's nearly as good as everyone else makes it out to be. I also think Wreck-It Ralph was better.
Go Wreck-It.
Not that I think people hate Wreck-It Ralph. I feel like in general people like that one too, but...
I haven't seen that either.
Have you watched any recent, like, Disney movies?
Nope.
What's the most recent you've seen?
What's the most recent one I've seen? Good question.
Thank you. Do we have an answer? Okay, well, let's hang on. Aladdin.
Yeah, I saw Aladdin. I've seen Aladdin,
Lion King.
Yeah.
Pocahontas.
Once a long time ago.
I mean, no, it's not a good movie. Hercules.
Yeah.
Lilo and Stitch.
No.
Did you watch Atlantis?
No, I think Hercules is probably the most recent one. Then.
You didn't watch Home on the Range?
No.
I like how you moved there a little bit. No.
No.
We should do Disney movie night because apparently a lot of other people haven't watched classic Disney movies. Not Home on the Range. That's not classic. That's bad. Along with Dinosaurs, also not a good movie.
When I hear dinosaur, I just think about the dinosaur family TV show from a long time ago.
Which is better. Weird,
Probably.
but better.
Damn babies scared me.
There are no good babies. As far as puppets and stuff, they're all weird.
That just being a statement, there are no good babies.
Now I'm thinking A Few Good Men, except for A Few Good Babies. We can't find any.
No good
There are
babies.
none.
What do I have?
I gotta remember. Guys who are in my chat, remind me of what I did of that thing. Okay.
Yeah, I'm glad you stopped yourself from saying boss baby, Magnus.
No one likes Boss Baby. Last year was horrible for movies. There were so many bad animated movies last year. Boss Baby, Emoji Movie, probably something else that I'm not thinking of.
I can't even classify Emoji Movie as a... So,
As a movie or as a...
yeah, as a movie.
It's... Oh, did you hear this? I don't know if you know this. I'm sure someone's mentioned it. So, you know they're making a Tetris movie, right?
Yes, I have heard about
Okay,
that.
have you heard that apparently the guy wrote so much about the Tetris movie, he had too much content that it's now a trilogy. He tried to sit down to write the Tetris movie, and he came up with too much content. So now it's a trilogy. For Tetris.
That's hilarious, actually.
What is it gonna be about? It's Tetris.
L Block, you're gonna have to save the world again.
Alright, sir. I'm on the job.
Well, we're blocks.
We're not just blocks. We're blocks with attitude.
Line piece. Line piece.
Infinity Train. It's Infinity Train. I guess I haven't been paying attention. Is that some cartoon? Ooh. Oh. Ooh. Huh.
Hmm.
Alright, well, yep, I guess we're doing that. A mystery cartoon. Oh, but not like an actual mystery cartoon, not like Scooby-Doo, I assume.
It's like Scoob.
Scooby-Doo is as much a mystery as, like...
As Boss Baby, honestly.
As Boss
no.
Baby. Well, yeah, probably because there's no mystery. If you can't figure out who the villain is in Scooby-Doo, you probably should go back to preschool. No offense. But they pretty much give it away.
You get it. The creepy guy did it.
No, that's the red herring. Usually it's the person who's not the creepy guy. Have you ever watched, like, Scooby-Doo, like the kid, like, a pup named Scooby-Doo?
Oh, when I was really young. Yeah.
So, like, in that, Freddy is an idiot, because of course he is. But he always accuses Red Herring as being the one who's behind it all. It was just his kid named Red Herring, and obviously because and it's all and one time it was him, one time, but he's always like, it's Red Herring.
Oh yeah, he's like that big chubby kid or whatever.
Red Herring. He's got like a big red hair, and I think he has a tattoo even. I think. Maybe I'm just imagining it on him, but which now, like, if he does, like, kids having tattoos is kind of weird.
That is kind of weird. Wow, that's an item I just did not need at all.
Bet it's the bow.
No. You need that, Mega.
Not like you need that. It's not like it's required in every seed.
It's actually getting close to the fact where you may not need.
What, through glitching or?
Yeah, apparently there's like a glitch discovered. For the first room where you need the bow in Ganon's tower, apparently, I don't know how to do it yet. I haven't even seen it, but apparently there is a way to get like the mimics off screen to like kind of despawn them and open the door.
Oh, that'd be cool. Or not? Well, yeah, because then you would be able to pretty much do the because like needing the bow, what ends up sucking is the well, this is just great. What ends up sucking is the bow is almost, for me at least, a lot of times it's usually a weapon you never get at the beginning. Like, you almost never get the bow right away.
Right. Yeah, that's the only thing, Odin, is like it's only been found for the first room. Once if they find a way for the second room, yeah, bow may not be required.
Oh, so they only pull it off once, then, is what you mean? Or
yeah, there's only one room where you can do this new thing that was found.
Oh, and then the other one you can't. And there's 2 rooms you need it in.
Yeah, there's 2 rooms in a row, pretty much. I think that's it. For that anyway.
I'm gonna watch this back because I'm really curious to see what's going on, see what's happening here.
Curious about what I did anyway?
Well, both. See what you did in comparison to what I mean. Obviously, I know what I'm doing. I would hope, but to see what we did in comparison.
Right. There was one stupid thing that held me up for a minute or two, but I won't say what it is.
Oh, now so you're making me think like you're actually ahead of me.
Maybe.
There's a few things. Well, you'll see if you watch it back. Ow, I'm stupid. I'm making really dumb mistakes tonight, though. there... Bum, 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 bum. Can't... Nope. Nope. Well... I have some things I could do. I want to do this first, though. Oh, that's dumb. Let's actually use our brains. Okay. Oh, that's cool, Ringra.
Yeah, Ringer's pretty cool.
It's good. I always liked the I always liked the theme to What's New Scooby-Doo back when I was a kid, like on the WB and stuff. I don't know if that specific Scooby-Doo was good or not. I know the one that I've heard is really bad is oh, what's the Scooby-Doo and Shaggy Get a Clue, I think. Like, the animation is really bad from that, and also, like, the theme song is horrible. Okamiden's not a Metroidvania, but I can't think about that because I don't even know my full opinions on that. If Zelda is considered a Metroidvania, I don't think it is.
I wouldn't classify it as.
There are similarities. I'm not going to deny that. There are definitely similarities,
well, yeah.
But I think there are some distinct differences.
Here's the thing, though. And this is something I see like literally everywhere. Would you consider Zelda an RPG?
No, I'd say it has some elements to it, but no, I don't think it would. Because RPGs have to do with like leveling up, and you kind of do, but not really.
In Zelda 2, like that'd be the closest, I think.
Zelda 2 is just straight up like an RPG, I would say. But
you see, like I see so many people who just like say that, oh, Zelda's totally an RPG, and I don't know if I agree with that.
No, I think it's like I can get the argument. Wait. Oh.
I can't even get the argument, honestly.
Well, there are elements to it, because I guess it depends on what you define RPG as, and this is a whole other debate that we have in Discord on, basically, and I'm not going to be the one to explain it because I don't have the knowledge or the time, but like New Leaf, Animal Crossing New Leaf, has been argued to be an RPG because of the definition of that RPG being a game that has leveling up and growth, and that you change, like with New Leaf, how you have the whole village, like your shop elements, you can do it in any order and stuff like that. Like I can get where it's coming from on that being RPG. So in Zelda, the problem with Zelda is you never have a choice usually. You just always get the same items in order. You know what I mean? If you had the option of, and I guess like Breath of the Wild's like that a little bit, honestly, more RPG like. But if you have the option of of choosing how to customize Link in his items, then it would be more of an RPG. But because which is what Zelda 2 does. But you don't really do that in Zelda. You just always get the same items.
Right.
I don't know if I'm making the right move here. I don't know how if anyone watching is like, what the hell are you doing, Mega? Or, yeah, Mega.
A little bit from column A, a little bit from column B.
Thought I was getting somewhere, and pretty much that.
Yeah. I'm still looking for stuff, though. But that's what you do for most of the randomizers, so it doesn't really help really determine where I am at
especially what I've noticed, at least from my few runs, not that's like an indie. What the hell? Oh, no, I'm doing okay. Key Sanity, especially, it seems like getting in go mode takes, like, you pretty much, like, it's not like in normal mode you can get in go mode and still have a lot left, you know what I mean? But because of the adding keys in, a lot of times go mode ends up being way late, like, you know what I mean? Like, right.
Mm-hmm.
But also, that could have just been some of the seeds I've done, too.
Maybe.
I can see, yeah, action RPG adventure for Zelda 2, I think, is an accurate description.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
But you can't really argue it doesn't have RPG elements for that. But I can get where. But then there's the people who are like, RPG just means role-playing game, and I'm like, no, because by that logic,
like
Mario's an RPG.
Almost like every.
Yeah,
like every game's an RPG then. It's just, maybe it's just not a good way to define it to begin with.
The problem is genres in general. I think gaming genres are kind of messed up because you have RPG based on, okay, you have like RPG and then you have shooter, which means like you shoot. Like there's not like, but that logic, but Metroid's not a shooter. But there is something I should check. Metroid's not a shooter, but GoldenEye's a shooter because you're like. But you're both shooting in both of them. But Metroid's not really considered a shooter, and Metroid Prime even is a shooter, but it's not a shooter. And then you get into like adding in the movie genres into the game genres because you have horror, but like movie genres are consistent. They all have a consistent theming, like horror. Can't say it. Horror. You know. Has a specific thing it's trying to get across to the audience, and I think it's the same thing. What is supposed to be with games, genre should describe what you enjoy, what you get out of them, what the player enjoys about them the most. Like if you play Zelda and you want a game in a similar genre, you want a game that makes you enjoy in the same way that you enjoy Zelda. And I think game genres right now are really kind of messy because they're not consistent. Because you can have games that are of different types that you both have the same feel. You know what I mean? You can have a shooter and a RPG, but they're both basically placed pretty much similarly. You know what I mean? Or not similarly, but they have the same feel to them.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, no, I don't want to go this way yet. I really need to learn not to have long discussions, and I'm not even scratching the surface of that one.
But that's what you do.
I do, but I'm trying to random.
Trying to random, eh?
Yes. I'm kind of like I'm lost a little bit.
Any of those compasses been helping you out yet?
The compasses are kind of lame.
They are.
I do like having the option to have the like being able to see what your chests are. It's nice, but it's not like like the maps are way more useful.
Yeah, but like the more experienced you are, the less useful those compasses get.
Yeah, if you know where all the chests are, then though I mean it does help occasionally. Like if you're like doing a case where you're dipping over and over in that like in those cases, because then you kind of lose track of what you've actually checked and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. Oh, fuck.
What?
Hoo hoo fuck. That's what I said.
Oh.
Things are happening on my screen.
Well, that's good.
There is gameplay happening.
I hope so. If I watch this back, I don't want to just be staring at you standing still for like...
I'm actually watching Mean Girls right now.
Are you really?
I could be.
Mean Girls is not a bad movie.
No, I didn't say it was. But it's also not a Link to the Past randomizer.
Yeah, it's not. That's true. It's definitely not that.
I'm feeling confident again, but probably in like 2 seconds I'm going to lose my confidence.
That happens a lot. I hope this was worth it, what I just did.
Don't be worth it, don't be worth it. Oh my lord. There's that. Okay.
I do? No, I don't.
Yeah, I think I want. No, no. Yeah, no.
No,
No.
yes, no, no, yes, no.
I've reached an impasse. The inner machinations of this game are an enigma. Okay.
That's where, like, the glass of milk tips over, right?
Yeah. Patrick's like, the inner machinations of my mind are an enigma. That's just the
I love that. Damn it.
Okay. Yeah, like I think I know what I want to do next. Biopic, peck, wherever it is. Then I'll biopic.
I have not seen that video in a while.
Well, we were talking about it last night because me and some people in Discord were like, I can't remember how we even got on it, but we were basically going through every Mario character ever and whether or not what my thoughts were on all of them. And at some point, they were going through the list trying to think of anyone else. And Super Mario Wiki has like implied characters and stuff, and like the Mario Bros. Super Show stuff. And they're like, they have Bowser's little sister on here. And I think that's from Ignorance is Bliss, and it is. And I'm like, well, what does the page say? She got a blister on her brain. That's it.
The fact they had that on there.
I've totally lost track of what I'm doing right now, too, by the way, but that's fine. It was so...
The fact that's on a Mario Wiki.
Yes, my favorite character is Bowser's little sister. From this song.
My favorite character is Bowser's sister and her blister.
I'm gonna do something.
Oh my.
I'm going to... I don't know if this is the right play, but I feel like... Well, you know what? No, I'm not gonna do that. Oh, I just realized there's some things I should, like, mark here that I totally did not. Like, okay, this isn't spoilers, by the way, to tell you this. So you know on the Key Sanity tracker you gave me?
Yeah.
They have bombs on there. I didn't mark bombs.
Oh.
It's not spoilers to tell you that I have bombs at this point in the game.
No, I think that's a sphere 1 sphere 1 item, so yeah.
But like, it's kind of weird to put it on there because it's like, it's not really one you're ever searching for. It's just you need it. That's it.
My name's not Bob. Well, I guess it could be Bobby, but...
Well, thank you, Sakani, for the bits. Would he come in your chat too?
No.
Oh. Can...
Yeah,
I feel
something.
the love tonight. I can. I think I should do that. And then I'll go do that. And ooh. Ooh. Me likey.
Me like a do the cha-cha.
No.
No. No. It's supposed to be Derpy from Friendship is Magic. So... I mean, yeah, it definitely is.
Should have been Scootaloo.
Scootaloo would make sense.
Why not? She's the best pony. No, that's why I was mentioned. I don't know what the characters are for the Final Fantasy VI one, but I did a while back play the patch for Earthbound with and it's the CMC they use for that.
Okay, that makes sense. Who's the fourth one though?
Dinky, I think, from like, I don't know if you know My Little Pony lore, but
no, I don't.
She's basically Derpy's daughter in headcanon. She's a little gray unicorn.
I can't use that to pound hammer blocks, Slim.
What are you using?
Firefly.
The mushroom.
The mushroom, yeah. Should go back. I need those. Oh, damn it, I can't.
Oh. Well.
Well, I didn't spoil anything.
I don't think you spoiled anything, personally. Because all I know is that hammer blocks exist in this game.
I mean, yeah, that's true. That's fair.
Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm the biggest idiot in the world.
I don't know about that.
At least New York.
I don't know about that.
Let me have my moment.
You want that moment?
Yes! Because that was really dumb.
Fair, that's fair.
letting my nerves get to me. I'm nervous.
I'm nervous.
I hit her. I'm surprised no one's made an edit of that. Like, of him saying, I'm nervous, what if I hit her? And then he just says, I hit her!
I'm nervous, I hit her! Rolf, why?
Game over.
Game over, Rolf.
Wait, did I? Oh, I did. Okay, hang on. I screwed up something. I just realized. No one's told me until now. And now I can't remember. I'll have to check. But, like, that wasn't right.
I've actually gotten more there than I...
I've made some really dumb mistakes, so I hope people don't think I'm, like, bad at video games.
And I'd like to see them do this.
I mean, Odin's in the chat, so...
Aside from him.
I guess I'm going up, down, all around. Do the Macarena. What was that?
I don't know.
The
I
Macarena.
haven't heard the Macarena in a long time.
Macarena, but the Macarena.
Macarena. Damn it.
Yay, Slim. Something happened. Maybe. Or mind games. I mean, considering the time, you could be in Ganon's Tower at this point.
I could be.
I hope it's at least somewhat close. I hope it's like an interesting race.
Hmm.
I guess that's not spoilers for people to say, is it interesting? Are you amused?
Just yes or no. Don't have to say any details. I don't think it's statics or core muff. I think it's just like
On my end?
general background noise for Megazat.
Yeah, I got.
He says that. Yeah, fan or something.
I got a fan on and an air conditioner because it's hot. Well, I mean, it's not as hot as it's been, but it's still hot.
Mm-hmm.
Like, to me, it's not comfortable unless it's 64 degrees.
Thankfully, with Discord, is like whenever he's not talking, it actually cuts out that audio. You don't hear it like non-stop or anything. It's just there whenever you talk.
Well, for mine, it does because I like having.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, if you can always use Slim's audio. Because I'm assuming.
If anything, it could be better on your end because they might just be used to it by now, so it doesn't really.
Yeah, that's like once you get used to the background noise, it's just kind of.
Yeah.
It's ambient. It's relaxing.
I remember a while ago, like this was like years ago, but when I had my ex come over and stay with me for about a week, like I have like a ceiling fan that's really loud in my room, but I'm so used to it, so it didn't bother me. It's like there's a lot of background noise here. I'm like, oh, I don't really notice it.
Well, and my
I'm just
thing
used
too
to
is
it.
like, so like I've stayed at a hotel before. Well, I mean, obviously, like everyone's probably stayed at a hotel, but
Yeah.
like I'm so used to having something on at all times. Like dead silence to me is just unnerving. Like if you're like in a hotel room, especially
I
when
can
you're
get
with
that.
people and you're trying to sleep and there's nothing but silence. Like I'm like I can't fall asleep. I need something. I need a fan.
Yeah, I can get that.
I mean, it's obviously not dead silent, but pretty much.
Mhm.
Ooh, do 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 do.
The thing for me, Magnus, is that yeah, having like a loud fan on can be like distracting when you're trying to sleep. But for me, the worst option is sleeping when it's like really hot and you're just in there, laying there sweating. I hate that.
Well, and the thing too, for me, this is why I need it to be cold because I can't sleep without a comforter on. Like I just need the tactile feel. Like I can't sleep with no blankets, so I need it to be cold because if you're sleeping in the middle of the summer with a comforter on, and you have nothing to cool you down, you're not gonna be happy.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Hey, Gary the Gardos.
Oh. Okay, that is a thing.
Is it though? Probably is.
It was the best item I got this run. I got the moments.
Hey, Coolio. Oh, you speedrun Mario Golf Toadstool Tour, Gary? That's interesting. That's pretty cool. I should try that category at some point.
Golf.
Yeah. I can speed through Mario Golf games pretty fast.
Even. Oh wait, no. I guess there isn't one on the Virtual Boy. Just tennis.
Yeah, I think you're thinking of Mario Tennis Virtual.
Tennis with an S, I think, or is it with an apostrophe? Mario's tennis. That's right.
Right.
He owns that tennis. He doesn't own the other tennises. Ooh. Ooh. Well, I need things.
Generally, you do in random.
Okay, so that is. So then. Yes. Yes. Let's do that. So I need to do. Well, I couldn't. rather do this. Oh, wait.
Yeah, Gary, I've been wanting to learn no major glitches for this game too, honestly. That could be a fun category as well.
Wait, wouldn't that just be this? No major glitches?
Well, yeah, but like the vanilla version of the game.
Oh. Oh, you mean normal, not randomizer?
Yeah. Yeah, not randomizer. I mean, I pretty much know everything about like all the tricks that you use in that run, so...
Oh. What do I even... Okay, I just need... Okay. If anyone else notices anything else I forgot to mark on my tracker, please tell me. Not that that one was a big deal. Is there any... No, okay. Let's cut that, cut that. Don't want that. Because there's nothing worse than thinking you have something you don't have, or even worse, like thinking you have something else. Thinking you're a penguin. Or a potato. Or a hippo. I don't even know where I'm going with this at this point.
Why are you calling me all these names?
I don't think penguin is an insult. Everyone loves penguins. Who hates penguins?
Who eats penguins?
No, who hates not? No one eats penguins.
I heard eat.
That is a good question, though. Who does eat penguins? No one.
Yeah.
Seals, I guess.
People who live in, I almost said Alaska, Antarctica.
You know, those Alaskans always eating penguins.
Always eating penguins in Alaska. Magnus Hurd eats as well, actually.
To be fair, I do talk fast. That's like, what was the whole? Just my pronunciation on things can be weird as it is, and on top of it, I just tend to be a fast talker, and I do apologize if it's. I don't want to be annoying, but I just can't help but what. Like, it's almost like my thoughts are too fast for my mouth, if that makes any sense. Like, I don't want to lose what I'm thinking. Yeah. So I just say it all as fast as I can so I don't forget. Not that, like, talking about penguins is that important of a topic.
I am inclined to disagree there. Yeah, and Key Sanity, the dungeon music, to not give away whether it's a or not.
Which I think is good, because like it would be too obvious otherwise.
And then just make the maps pointless. So.
The most disappointing thing about Key Sanity is that the compass does not have a new feature.
It doesn't tell you when there's a new key in a room when you enter. Okay, so I'm doing that next.
No.
Kinda have to.
Don't believe you. You're just gonna do what the game tells you to do? Blaze your own trail.
I think I've been blazing my own trail throughout this.
Instead of fighting Ganon, why don't we fight Sarasala? Or whatever his name is.
Yeah, I think he's the real bad guy here.
I mean, he has all these tiles throughout Hyrule where he can spy on people. I'm more
Yeah,
concerned about him.
Ganon
Ganon's just doing his own thing. Meanwhile, you have creepy old man dude looking at what you're doing while you're just exploring Hyrule. And then meanwhile, you go up to a town and he's like, hey!
Her.
No, that's a different creepy old man.
What's with Zelda and creepy old man?
I mean, even Ezlo's kind of a creepy old man.
Yeah.
Ooh, do 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 do. Okay, that's not needed. I wish there was like a sprite randomizer. I mean, it was enemy randomizer. But like, and that's like going off of that too, because you play Pokemon Randomizer. That's what I really wish they had for. I don't even know how you would if you'd be able to program it. But like, you can randomize what the names are, so like the gym leaders can have different names, but they're always gonna be the same sprite. You're always gonna have Brock being Brock. I wish you could like go up to Brock's gym and instead you're fighting like, you know, Trainer Joey or something.
Mm-hmm.
Or Youngster Joey rather.
You think there would be like something that should allow that?
I don't know if it might be because it's story element. I don't know if the programming, I can't even pretend to know how it functions, but it could be an issue with that perhaps.
You can pretend, you just probably shouldn't.
You're right.
Like, you'd get found out immediately.
You can always lie, you just might not want to.
Yeah. The more you know.
Knowing is half the battle. Second half is not sucking.
Can be really hard to do sometimes.
Especially if you're a vacuum cleaner.
Oh, especially if you're a vacuum. Yes, Ezlo does sleep with you in Minish Cap.
Yeah, he does. I just realized
Why,
that.
why does he do that?
He's a hat. Well, actually, you know, why doesn't Link take him off? Like, no one sleeps with hats on. At least not that I know. Not that I'm really a hat person.
Oh my god, I forgot that Angel was the bunny spray.
Oh.
I don't like the sound of that.
Wow! I'm really pissed at myself right now.
Oh boy.
I know what I'm gonna do. Suicide? No.
Oh god, no.
Well, it's a reference. It's a reference to you watched that, right? Clone High.
Oh yeah.
That's what I was referencing. Guess what we'll do? Makeovers. Suicide.
Makeover.
What? Oh.
Makeover.
What can I buy? That was my own fault on that, because I was, for those who are watching, my end.
Yeah.
I got too comfortable. But...
Since it doesn't really matter, it's not going to like really reveal anything. I found my second bottle finally.
Spoilers, I have 3.
What? Probably a lot of stuff that I've done that you haven't, and vice versa. Though
That's what I'm curious about, because that was the one thing. Oh my lord! That was the one thing with, like, when I raced against Rock, was we didn't really have a lot of variation watching it back, and then he got stuck in certain spots. So, like, that's what's interesting to me, especially when we watch the races, is seeing what different paths the racers take.
Yeah.
It makes it more exciting, because you can be like, oh, wow, he's doing that. I wish, hopefully the other person can figure out, you know, to do that thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, if you watch this back, you'll see exactly what I did, and you'll be like, no, don't do that.
No, don't do that. No one can stop a Kennedy. Or nothing bad's happened to a
Nothing
Kennedy.
bad's ever happened. Now he's Southern for some reason. Nothing bad's ever happened to the Kennedys. Life is like a box of chocolates. Alright, shitty Forrest Gump.
Oh, damn it, I had another.
You had another...
Nothing.
Popsicle.
Sickle.
Popsicle, popsicle. I want to eat
I want
a
to
pop.
eat my popsicle.
It's parallel. Oh, see, I never. The only hack I've had experience in is I have a. I need to finish it actually because it was pretty cool. The hard copy of, I think it was Link and the Goddess of Tri, or it's like a fan made hack that's kind of a sequel to this game, but it's like the Goddess of, or the Triforce of.
Goddess of Wisdom.
Goddess of Wisdom, I think is what it was.
I've actually played through that. That's actually I kind of enjoyed that, except like near the end of the game.
The farthest I got was I got to, I think I beat the first dungeon where it has that dumb Moldum fight where you like they're like, I mean, it doesn't knock you over, but it's like, Moldum's kind of a tricky boss. Let's put spikes around him.
Oh yeah, I remember.
But I feel like that's a little better than actually like falling off in the Moldum fight is way more annoying.
Yeah, shoot, what was I gonna say? Some of the later dungeons in that get really annoying. They have like some cool puzzle elements, but some of them like go on way too long, and it's very tedious.
Yeah.
I feel like I do better now that I've done like randomizer a bunch. I could go back and maybe find like little sequence breaks here and there, but I don't know if I will.
Alright, now let's not be stupid, be a smarty.
Zelda Classics, the Zelda 1 creator, or dungeon creator or something, right?
I think it's the one that uses the one from the something whatever Zelda, the what's it called? The thing that was the satellite Satellaview or whatever, I think. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like, you know how they remade Zelda 1? Yeah.
Well, Ringer just confirmed that, yeah, it's also
okay.
the Zelda maker anyway. But, I've never really used it, so I can't really say how I feel about it.
my spaghetti. Come on. There. Okay. So. I think I will.
I'm not sure how I feel about this. Negatively, I assume.
Anything that's negative is a positive for me.
For you, maybe.
Just admit that anything that's negative is a positive, huh? Yeah, I've made so many dumb moves today. I'll talk about it after I'm done, but like...
Yeah, that's fair.
Could have been a contender. You're already praying Gan's tower.
What's a tower?
Ganon's hotel.
Is it Ganon 7 Koopa Hotel?
I dare you.
Find them if you can.
Ganon and his minions have seized the Paris Hilton.
Good.
Well, there is... No, this makes the most sense, I think. Maybe. This... Probably making a mistake, but I'm a gambling man. I'm a rambling man. There's no other words that rhyme with those words.
You're a man.
I am a man who will fight for your honor. That is something I wanted to ask too. What was the last time you did King Sanity?
It's been a while. I think like shortly after the Key Sanity tournament, which ended like
probably like half a year now at this
March or February or something.
Oh, hi Rock. I'm trying to not lose, but it's probably gonna happen.
It's been a while since I've done Key Sanity.
So here's the question.
Maybe it's her fur?
Yes.
That's the question.
This is where... Okay, this isn't really spoilers, but this is where my... See, I can't even ask you without spoiling where I'm at, too, is the problem.
Mm-hmm.
But this is where my lack of key sanity knowledge might hurt me here. And if I remember, I will ask you. I'll tell you what it was later, so I can find out the answer.
Okay.
Because I have a dilemma. Key sanity's fun, I think.
I think it is too.
The one thing is, it's ideally makes Ganon's Tower less of a pain.
Ideally, yes.
Yes, let's do this. Going to do this because I don't know for sure. I don't even know how to tell people my feelings without in code. I guess I should have left it so I could pull my mouse on my tracker. I have that off, so I couldn't even, like, point, like, look!
You can't point.
What am I doing? I'm, like, all over the place right now. I was doing better on my practice seeds as far as, like, execution. Well, thanks for stopping by, Rock. If you don't have a chance to watch this now, maybe watch it back later. I don't know. You're gonna save you save your streams, right, Slim?
I can. Yeah, since it's a race, I can save it.
I usually post. I still have to post the 20-hour stream on YouTube at some point too. I tried. I was lazy. I'm like, all right, I'll just post the whole stream. Well, apparently you cannot post a 20-hour video on YouTube. It's too long.
Wow. Makes sense though, I guess.
Hey, Games Idea Maker. He's the one they call to feel alright. Do I want to go? I don't think I want to go that way. Dr. Feelgood.
Dr.
Oh, you beat the first game in Sane Trilogy. I think the only Crash game I've actually played is, I guess it's 3, the Warped one.
Yeah, that's 3.
Okay, I've played that, and that's the only one I've played. Oh, well, that was dumb. And I like that one, but I don't think I would say like. And granted, I guess I've only played Spyro 2 when it comes to Spyro. But I really like Spyro 2. Not that I don't like Spyro 1, or not that I wouldn't like Spyro 1 and 3, I just haven't played them. Have you played any of the Spyro games, Slim?
I have not.
Oh, you haven't played any of them. Did you watch my Let's Play of that, or was that...
No,
Okay. So you'd be going completely blind.
I used to watch some, like, blind playthroughs every now and then, but I try not to anymore.
Well, that one wasn't blind, that was...
Well, blind for me.
Oh, blind for her. Okay, that's good.
That's that.
I feel pretty. You could say I feel witty. And I pity. What is the best way? Or no, hang on, I want to do... Oh, here's a question for topic for people in chat. What does people think of Octopath Traveler? Because I've been debating getting it. Is it good? If you played it, and if it isn't, or well, no, I guess like yeah, should I buy it? Because I've been debating getting it. It's apparently selling well.
What was it?
Octopath Traveler, the one on.
Oh, I've been interested in that too, actually.
I mean, obviously no spoilers. Don't be like, it's great. You fight this guy at the end of the game. And I've heard like there's been some mixed. I've heard people. One person was like, it's not that good. But like I always take reviews with a grain of salt because you never.
Was it Pond?
No. It's some guy on IGN. No, usually I agree with Pond actually on most things.
I know. I'm aware of that.
Some things there's definitely. Don't get me wrong. We definitely disagree on some things though. Like he doesn't like. Well, he hasn't played it, but he doesn't like Mario & Rabbids. He thinks it's not as good as XCOM because XCOM has that whole element of apparently like raising up your soldiers and stuff and having them talk to each other and elements of that. Whereas Rabbids is definitely more like movement based, and it doesn't really have that element. And I kind of like that. I like that it's a movement based strategy game.
Yeah, me too. Not that I don't like character interactions. I like that too, which didn't really need it for Mario plus Rabbids.
Well, also, like, what would a conversation between, like, Rabbid Mario and Rabbid Peach be even? It would not be that compelling, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, and Mario too, for that matter. Mario does.
Well, pretty much just actually even Luigi would just be with Peach, pretty much, because none of the other characters talk.
Oh yeah, Yoshi can't talk.
Donkey Kong can't talk. Well, unless you watch the DKC cartoon, but don't. Well, do, but don't. Do because it's fascinatingly bad. It's very fascinating in how bad it is. Like from an animation standpoint, what's very interesting about it is at least for season 1, it's definitely motion capture, and they went way overboard with the animations. I mean, I'm sure you've seen it for sure, no question.
Oh yeah, I have.
And then I was looking it up, and we were like, there's 40 episodes of this show. They made 40 episodes of Donkey Kong Country.
DK's singing voice as well.
Well, his voice is good. Diddy, on the other hand.
DK's singing voice is good. It's almost too good. It just comes out of nowhere.
I think the best one, and then there's a rap song too, but the best one I think is one.
The Diddy drop rap.
Yeah, there's one that's Metalhead, and that one's the best because like you have DK's like a really good singer, and then suddenly Diddy going like, I can't tell, like he's singing falsetto or something. It's just not
yeah.
Well, now I'm getting nervous because you're still not done. And like average-wise, you should be getting close. So.
Yeah, my average in like 20 seconds.
wait, you cut out. What'd you say?
My average is like 20 seconds from now.
Oh. So. I mean, in 20 seconds, you're just going to be, like, done.
On average, that would seem about right.
I trust
think
math.
it's gonna happen.
I trust math. In math, we trust.
And there are a few things I could see that, you know, you may have done faster just based on certain things I tried to do. But we'll see.
If I win this, if is a big if. If is good, but it's a big if.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be entirely based on routing, entirely based on just lucky routes. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
And gambles that paid off. It will not be based on execution. No, not at all. We can go into that later, but I don't think that's spoilers for the most part. That's just, I didn't really tell you anything.
Yeah, we haven't. I guess I'll go ahead and say that at the very beginning, that thing you were like reacting about, was that the lumberjack item?
No, though I did
okay.
see that, but I had no bombs.
Oh, okay, that's it.
And it wasn't a big thing, but I went down. You know how the woods have sometimes have bombs. There was none, so I was like, what the hell? Yeah, that's not really spoilers.
Yeah, at this point, it wouldn't be.
I mean, I guess I could have not checked Lumberjack Cave, but even then.
Small key could be pretty huge.
It actually could be. You are correct. Small key to Gan's closet.
What are you doing in my closet? Hanging out. What are you doing?
Chilling.
It's my closet. What do you think I'm?
Just looking for a tie. Yeah. Why not? Is a Pokemon. I gotta get back to Black Rando at some point. I'm almost near the end of that. Though I went all nuts on my randomizer for that, because I did random evolutions, random typing, random. Didn't do random stats though.
Yeah, random stats can be pretty off the wall for that.
Because my thing is, I feel like evolutions and typing is more funny too and more interesting than like stats, because it's like the only thing you get is like a Magikarp killing or Bidoof or something, like killing everything, and like that's funny once, but meanwhile like typing can be like hilarious all the times.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, nutcakes. What time is it right now? Oh, 9:30. Definitely things. Well, that was the dumbest thing I've ever done, since the last dumbest thing I've ever done. Well, I'm glad you have confidence in me. I don't have confidence in me. But I also don't think I feel like I'm disappointed in some respects and not in others. For
That's good.
on my playing. Here is the question. No. No, 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 no. That's what I don't want to do.
Done.
Ah, damn it. I'm in Turtle Rock. I have one crystal left.
Okay.
I knew you had to be close. So I guess, well, no, I'll keep playing then. So I'm not as bad as I thought I would. You want to know what the big thing that I screwed up on?
What was it?
Hit no magic in Ice Palace fighting stupid fake Krakow.
Oh.
There was a few things I screwed up on, but that was one of the big ones. But like I have every crystal except for the Turtle Rock one. So.
Not bad then.
I'll keep going though. I'm close enough. Assuming there's one thing I need left, and that's the Beginning Tower Big Key.
Yep, that is something you are gonna need.
Okay, here's my question: is the game gonna screw with me? I guess don't tell me either, but I bet the game's gonna screw with me and be like, "Hits in Ganon's Tower again," because every practice seat I had in Ganon's Tower.
Yeah.
Here was the thing I was going to ask, and I will ask now. So, in Turtle Rock, I only have 3 small keys to Turtle Rock.
Yeah.
I skipped. Right now. I am skipping the chest over lava. Oh wait, there's one thing I just forgot to do. I am skipping the chest over lava because that way I have the extra key. That is correct. That is the right way to do it, right?
Yes. If you're confident there's not going to be anything there.
See, but I don't know. Like, I guess it could. The thing is, the big key to Ganon's Tower is the only thing I need. It could be on the lava thing, but I don't know for sure. There are a lot of things I did skip, or a few things I've skipped that I didn't go back to.
Right.
Man, you're good.
I mean, there are 22 locations that the big key can be in Ganon's Tower, so it's not a.
What was your?
It's not a bad idea to skip it.
What was your routing, by the way, at the beginning? Because I think I made some good plays at the beginning. I just was struggling with blind at the beginning too.
I actually didn't do blind right away. I waited until I had the first sword before I attempted it.
Okay, because I got into Dark World like I think 15 minutes in. Like I was in Dark World really fast.
Yeah, I mean that's about when I got it too. Yeah.
And then I can't remember because then I went to the Thief Town and I was doing pretty good there, and I got hook shot fairly early, too.
It took me a while to get hook shot.
Okay.
Catfish was like one of the last things I checked before I got hook shot, and that's where a lot of items were.
Yeah, and that's so I think I had some good routing, but then I just had some really piss poor execution because the blind fight I struggled with because I went into that with Kana Samaria, and that was it. What am I doing? I'm totally screwing this up right now. So I had nothing for that fight. And then I also went into I forgot I didn't have the Desert Big Key at one point. Not that that wasted too much time, but I went into Desert.
Right. I'm trying to think of what exactly.
What was your dungeon order then, as far as beating?
Thieves Town was definitely the first one I beat.
Because I beat Thieves Town fairly early on. I think it was around, would have been like half hour then, or even less. Oh, I have boots.
I want to say it was Thieves Town, Hera, Palace of Darkness,
See, I didn't
desert.
get. So you must have dipped into Turtle Rock way earlier then.
Yeah, I did. I
Okay.
dipped into it, but I didn't finish it when I dipped into it.
Because I'm pretty sure I did Thieves Town. Well, I obviously did Thieves Town, and then I didn't get anything for a long time until I think Hera, and I know I did Swamp pretty early on too.
Yeah, because Hera had the mirror.
Yeah, and that was the big thing. I was like, oh, okay, awesome. So now I can do that, and I got the flute too. And I screwed up. At first I thought Mizumire. I ended up marking 3 of my things as pendants by accident. And I'm like, well, wait. Let's double check and see what. So I was gonna go into Mizumire, but I'm like, let's go to Swamp first. And then I think after that I went to. What's even left? Oh, what the hell am I doing? I'm just not paying attention. I guess it must have been Ice Palace then, because then I went to after Ice Palace. Because what did Ice Palace have? They had something for Turtle Rock, didn't it?
I actually don't remember if it did.
Maybe it didn't, but I just at that point had everything for Turtle Rock too, and I'm like, well, I'll go to Turtle Rock next. But I didn't. I only had the 3 keys, so I wasn't confident. That's why I wasn't sure. But so when I dipped into Turtle Rock anyway, and I got the key for Palace of Darkness, I went there, and then I went to what's it called? Desert Palace, and now I'm in Turtle Rock.
Desert, yeah. But yeah, it was Thieves Town, Hera, Palace, Desert, Swamp, Ice, finishing Turtle Rock. That was my order, basically.
Okay, so you did Ice later than I did.
Yeah, I did it way late.
You were probably in Ice at the same time I was then, actually.
Well, I mean, Fire Rod was my last, like, item, like, non-key item I needed.
Oh, that's what was in Ice Palace then, right? Or no.
Fire Rod was in Swamp.
That's right. Yeah, I still need my. Well, I think I had most of because I had Ice Rod was in desert or on the desert ledge.
Yes, that's where it was. Yeah.
I got that. I think Fire Rod might have been the last one too. What was left?
Probably.
Oh, did you ever find silvers?
Yes, I did.
Okay, because that's why I was like, is there an aga seed? Is it gonna be an aga seed? And I'm like, well, I'm gonna go up there and see. But I couldn't, like, oh, thank you, half magic.
So you did get the silvers?
I did get the silvers.
Okay, well, one thing happened to me. I went into Aghanim's tower. I wasn't gonna finish it because I didn't have any keys, but I forgot you needed a key for the chest in there. Mm-hmm. So I went in there without it. I was like, oh right, I forgot about this. So I save and quit. Did Agina's cave, which was the small key to Castle Tower. So I went right back there after that and got the silvers.
I just screwed up. How did I lose a key? I never took. How did I use a key by accident? I'm missing a key in Turtle Rock.
Did you?
Oh, because I didn't kill the. Because I didn't kill the thing.
Yeah.
That's what I did.
But yeah, I basically double dipped the tower.
Yeah, I only as soon as I got silver. Well, that's as far as I could get, and I'm just like unless I find the key, I'm not. So it was in desert then on the one side, or was it?
No, the small key was at Agina's cave.
Oh well, then what was the other one? I got that one. Then
the other one. The other one was in. It was on the mountain somewhere.
Where? I thought I tracked all of Death Mountain.
Maybe you didn't get the other one.
Oh, I definitely didn't get the other one. Where the hell did I miss? Because well, hang on. Let me see if I just didn't mark it. No, I only have one.
Oh wait, did you? According to your menu, you mean?
Yeah, I looked at the menu. I only have one.
Well, you used one of them already then. If you have this.
Oh wait, do you mean what? No, the menu keeps track of what you've used. I thought it just tells you how many you've got total.
No, if you've used one, it'll subtract one.
Oh. Well, I didn't realize I had 2 keys then, so that helped me out.
Yeah.
So I guess I did grab it. Oh my lord. Now I'm just playing like garbage.
That was fun doing Key Sanity, though, after not doing it for so long.
Yeah, I liked, I'm actually happy because I didn't want, what I didn't want to happen is, though I'm probably still going to be probably an hour, well, no, I won't be an hour behind, hopefully, unless I take forever finding Ganon's key. I guess tell me, is it on the lava island?
No, it's not.
Okay, that's all I want to know, because I don't want to screw myself and have to come back for that, but, what I didn't want to happen is, like, for me to only have 3 crystals and you were, like, done. Like, I was in the last crystal dungeon, so that's not bad for my first Key Sanity official run.
Yeah, being only a dungeon behind's not too bad, or a dungeon and a half, right? I'll go ahead and say this, since you're not going to be going for it anyway. I did check that middle lava island, and because I checked that, I had to get the 4th Turtle Rock key, which was on the pedestal.
Wait, oh my god, how fast were you then? Oh, see, this is the thing is, I did have good routing, but holy shit, my execution was bad because if you were able to do pedestal.
Well, again, because I went to Turtle Rock early, so I checked a lot more stuff.
That's true, but even then, still though, like that means you did like Misery Mire.
Yeah, I did all of Misery Mire.
Oh my god. Well, at least it should have been an interesting race then. But like that
finished Eastern, didn't even know it was a pendant when I finished it though. I thought it was going to be I was hoping for that to be the last crystal that I needed to know, and Ice Palace was pendant.
I had most of my maps, like I had pretty much, besides the mix-up I had pretty much a good idea of what everything was, like very, very early on. Like within the first, like 30 minutes or so, I knew what everything was, just on how I routed it through. But holy shit, I can't believe you did pedestal. But see, like that just shows how much better, how much more experience you have than me, because my execution, like I said, was shit in a lot of places. And I think if I was playing better, I might have actually been able to at least maybe beat you or be a lot closer.
Yeah.
Because messing up Ice Palace and struggling with Blind didn't help at all. And now right now, but it's already done. But right now, I'm just kind of like completely fucking up in like just not paying attention in Turtle Rock.
Right.
So what are you doing now?
I guess I'll turn on that other seed.
Why not? that seed's not good. I'm almost tempted to stick around. If you decide to do the whole seed tonight, I'm tempted to stick around and see and watch your side of it if you want me to.
Knowing me, I probably will.
I think you'll definitely have less of a hard time than I did with it, but... Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this then. I can't believe you did that!
Well, I mean, the thing is, the best place to check for items are dungeons, so it's just like, I got done with Skullwoods, I'm like, okay, well that's the 3rd pendant, I'll just check this, and sure enough, that was one of the last 2 things I needed.
Did you get booked then? Or did you blind pull it?
It was a blind pull.
Oh. So you didn't even know if it was the last
I didn't know if it was. I was still looking for that and GT. Big T.
Yeah. Well, I'm assuming at this point it's in Ganon's Tower. I guess don't tell me. Well, here's the thing. You said that I would still be missing it, so we'll see. We'll see. I feel like with how many chests there are in Ganon's Tower, the odds of it being in Ganon's Tower are too high to not risk it. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's again 22 chests, yeah, and it seems like he did quite a bit of
there was
stuff in the overworld.
What the hell did I ended up like I don't feel like I went on my way on stuff, but there were definitely some stuff. Hyrule Castle I shouldn't have gone back to, because when I went to go to the tower. I went to Hyrule Castle, and I don't think there was anything in the dungeon of Hyrule Castle. Like, because I didn't do that for the longest time. But I'm pretty sure there was almost...
Wait a minute.
What? Or was there?
No, I'm not talking about that.
Oh.
Wow, I actually randoed the thing.
What'd you do?
The Inkling sprite.
Oh.
I randomized that.
Good. It's really cute.
And it's just an open seed, right?
Yeah. Well, no, it's Key Sanity, though.
Oh, it is Key Sanity.
Yeah. Yeah, I was practicing Key Sanity. I have never completed a Key Sanity run. I won't say why I didn't complete that one, but I mean, you'll see. Maybe.
I'm sure I'll figure out why.
I'll tell you why at the end. Okay. I got the last crystal finally after dicking around in Turtle Rock for like 2,000 years.
It's a long time. I'm gonna grab a refill of water really quick too, so I'll be right back.
Well, if I hurry my ass up... Well, no, because I still need a damn sword. But if I hurry my ass up, maybe I can get... beat my normal personal best, at least official, which I think is like, what, 250 or something? No, I probably can't beat this in 10 minutes, though. For Key Sanity, that won't be too bad. But I still have to do stupid Master Sword Ganon unless I luck out and get a sword upgrade. Which I can do, but... it's a pain in the ass. Oh, well, never mind. Oh, I didn't want to do that. That was dumb. I really hope that doesn't bite me in the ass. Like, super hope it doesn't bite me in the ass. Just gotta be careful. I should be fine, but... No. 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 No.
Okay, I'm back.
Don't have to do Master Sword Ganon.
Yay!
Mushroom. Oh my god. Is it on Mushroom? You're not saying anything, so I think it is. Ganon's key is on Mushroom, isn't it? Oh, should I leave? I should leave. Slim, you're not telling me anything.
I'm not supposed to.
I know. You're gonna make me go to Mushroom Gorge.
Mushroom Gorge from Mario Kart Wii.
How screwed am I key-wise, by the way? Because I used one key by accident in Ganon's tower.
As long as you have one by the time you're going upstairs, you should be fine.
Okay.
Because there's that one up there in the room with the Helmosaurs. That one of them has a key, and then that'll open one locked door, and then one small key for the other locked door.
Also, I found the last bottle. I bet that's the one that you found.
That was that was actually the third. The second one I found was Max Bells.
Oh, I found that one. I can't remember what the other one was.
I may have not gotten it.
Well, that's I'm trying to think what I checked. Oh, because I found it. No, I found it really early. That's right. Where did I get it? Because I found it because I was able to get the sick. Did you get it with the green powder goo or green for sick kid?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that was in a tavern.
Okay, where was the other one? Oh, damn it! Why'd I do that?
I have ideas, but I'll wait till in go mode before.
I gotta figure out where this, and I just used a key by accident. There's more. I know there's another small key I can grab for sure, though. I'm pretty sure. There's like one in that like conveyor hallway.
I'm also doing something incredibly dumb by doing a seed right after I did one already.
I'm doing tile room. Net. I mean, that's not awful, but it's not anything I really need right now.
And apparently this is an evil seed too, so even better, Magnus.
Yeah, I don't think, like I said, I don't think you'll struggle with it as much as I did, but...
but...
Yeah.
Whatever, we finished early. I didn't start Celeste tonight, so...
Did you want to start Celeste tonight?
Full extra. Well, I mean, that was... like, it was the next Monday game I was going to do, but more... just held off on it.
Oh. Well, I'm glad we were able to do this, though, because we should do this kind of thing again.
Oh, for sure.
Which, I guess we could announce that now. It's a good segue, if you want.
I suppose it could be, yeah.
Butter. We will be doing me, Slim, and Shadow Mario 41 will be doing a Donkey Kong Country 1 race on August 6th at 7 o'clock. It's just going to be a speed run of, like, vanilla Donkey Kong Country.
Yes, so come by, that's like 2 weeks from now, right?
I think so?
Yeah. Yeah, it'd have to be 2 weeks.
Okay, wait. Okay, Slim, what... Is there any other small keys in Ganon's tower? I used the one in the conveyor belt room, but I have to use it for a locked door.
Let me think. There's a small key, like, right after the torch room, in a pot, like, the torch room that has an item on the torch.
I think I got on the left. On the left, I think I got that. When you have to hammer the thing in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that one. I got that one. Also, I got the one in the red switch room where you had to put your blocks, Kina Samaria blocks.
Okay.
I got the one in the conveyor belt room.
Okay, the conveyor. So okay, yeah, that room where like there's a bunch of star blocks.
Yep, that's where I am now. And the problem is, if I have one key, so if I use it on the small door, that will lead me towards the boss fight on the right side. I'd have to waste it, and the other side also has a small door key which I'd have to use. I guess tell me this: is Ganon's tower big key in there, or is it? Like, is it further in the tower? I kind of, because otherwise I'm going to either... Well, you know what? Let's do this. I'm going to go do Mushroom. I'm going to do Mushroom because... Oh. Well, I mirrored and I'm on Ganon's wall. I'm in Ganon's wall.
That's not a place where you should be, Mega.
You're correct. I'm gonna do Mushroom because if Mushroom's Ganon's tower key, then I'm good. And I don't really want you to tell me, but at the same time, I also don't want to waste a small key and then have to search for for Ganon Tower small key throughout the land either.
Yeah, I understand. It's just you're so close.
No, I bet it's either. I just can't remember if there's I don't know if there's only 3 small keys then in that bottom area then in Ganon's Tower, or is there one more?
3 loose ones anyway. Like obviously there's 4 you can find before you even enter Ganon's Tower.
Yeah. But unfortunately, I only had 2 going in. No, it's not a mushroom. It's got to be in there then. The only thing is, if there is a Ganon Tower small key in Ganon's Tower...
I don't think there was.
So then
no.
so if Ganon's Tower big key is in there, then I have to search for a small key then. Unless Ganon's Tower is... But I'm pretty sure it's Ganon's Tower is in Ganon's Tower. I'm not even sure what else is left to check. I guess... Did you ever check Desert Right Side?
Yeah, I did. I don't remember.
How many small keys did you have going up to Ganon's Tower?
I had 4.
Okay, so I'm gonna check that. Maybe it's there. Because I only had 2. So there's something you checked that I did not check. Obviously. You never checked... What?
Did you do the, like, blacksmith side quest or any of that?
Yep, I did that. I did the chest.
I did not do any of that stuff.
Okay, they were all a waste of time. I think... Well, no, wait. No, that's where the bottle was. That was the bottle was.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I was going to ask.
The bottle... The Smiths had a bottle.
How cute.
Oh, I never checked Desert Power's big chest because I didn't have the big key. Because I just do not trust myself. Mm-hmm. Well, red mail.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that was in...
Fine with that. I mean, at this point, I just kind of don't want a horrible time, but I'm going to get one no matter what. My timer says 250 right now.
Well, my timer's off now, it's because of...
You're not doing a time for this one? Or have you not?
No, I am. It's just... I started a new one already, so...
Are you having fun yet?
Oh, I saw a sword at what?
A sword at what? Lumberjack?
Library.
Oh, library. Oh yeah, because that was the meme last night. Is I'm like, remind me guys, the sword's on library in the call.
Oh god.
There's nothing in desert. What the hell would you have checked?
Remember, I've cleared all the dungeons.
I know. Oh, there's a lot you have checked then, like. Everything. I never cleared Eastern. I never cleared Mizumire. I didn't even set foot in Mizumire. And Eastern I only went into. I grabbed whatever the first. It wasn't Moon Pearl. What was the first thing in? No, maybe it was. No, Moon Pearl was on.
Ice Cave, I believe.
Yeah, that's right. But there was something in Eastern you needed. And I grabbed that and left.
It was either the hammer.
Might have been the hammer, but I grabbed whatever it was. I grabbed
the hammer. Hammer or the glove.
You cut out on me again.
Okay, I think it's better now.
Might have been the glove.
Yeah, it was one of the dark items. Glove or hammer.
But I grabbed that first chest and then I just pieced out. So I didn't do anything in Eastern. So I'm gonna check in there next. I didn't do anything in Mizumire at all, and then Skull Woods I just checked the very beginning of, and that was it. I didn't check big chest or anything else in there.
Mm-hmm.
I debated going to Eastern because I had the big key, but I'm like, nah, let's not. Yeah, I had really good routing at overall. If I didn't do the pendant dungeons, I must have, but now I'm If I think it sucks too is if I had been paying attention and hadn't used that key on the one Ganon door, I would have been fine. Because there was one door I accidentally, you know, the one right that's separating the right side and left side.
Oh yeah,
I used it by accident. Like I wasn't thinking, because when you do it in open, you can use that no problem, or standard or not normal randomizer.
Yeah.
Okay. This heart container. I don't know where this key would be. I almost want you to just tell me at this point, but you probably don't even remember.
I know where it is.
Oh, you know where the small key is?
Oh, the big key.
Oh no, the big key I know you know where it is. Tower of Hera small key. Is it in Tower of Hera's dungeon?
I will say I didn't get that one. No.
Okay, then. If you got all 4, then it's definitely not there. You know, the big key, I'm fairly confident the big key is in Ganon's tower, but the problem is, if I use a key to get there, I'm going to be trapped. I'm gonna have to. There's no reason to continue in Ganon's tower because I'd be stuck.
I'm trying to remember. Is there a locked door in that conveyor belt?
Yeah, there's definitely a locked door at the end, and there's definitely a locked door after. You know the room where you can jump over the fire bars, and there's a chest at the end there. There's a locked door there, and I need a key for either one of those rooms to continue onward.
Yeah.
Did you hit the chest or the switch? Rupees.
I could use some rupees right now.
I don't know. Let's go fight Armos Knights, I guess. I don't want to not finish the seed, but I'm kind of pissed at myself because that was a dumb mistake.
I'm already moving pretty slow on this one. See, it's not a good sign.
Yeah, it's not. It's not that good.
Ooh, power glove. I'll take that.
Don't. I can't remember everything in that seed, but there are certain things I remember being like, well, this is really dumb.
Sounds about right.
This seed right here is also pretty dumb. Like for the most part, it's got some weird things in it, but I don't think it was nearly as bad. It's not nearly as bad as the one you're doing right now.
I personally like the one we did just because it's besides jumping in a turtle rock early, like I don't know, it was really fit to my play style otherwise, because I like checking dungeons and even pendant dungeons along the way if they're near you.
You like checking or you don't like checking?
I like checking because
see,
it makes sense to check them.
It worked for me because Armos Knights doesn't have it. It worked for me because I don't know. I like ones where it feels like I have like I can go from point A to point B, point C, and I was able to. I felt like I was able to do that with this one for the most part. There was a period where I was kind of lost, but speaking of being lost, I don't even know what the hell did I not check yet. Most of it's just I'm gonna have to go in the Misery Mire then. I definitely went back to Thieves' Town to check the big chest there. I can't remember what was in there if it was important.
Oh, I got that in the first go around.
Oh, you had because you went back. Yeah, you went back later, or you went in later rather.
Yeah.
Okay, Tower of Hera doesn't have anything. Obviously Pedestal doesn't have it.
Nope. It has a small key. I didn't check the small key that was on Bumper Ledge.
I did check that. What the hell was that? I feel like that was something not bad. It might have been Palace of Darkness.
The ice pack?
Oh, no, maybe?
No. Actually, it could have been.
No, I only have one Ice Palace key, though. Or I thought I only had one Ice Palace key, at least.
No, I think it was probably Palace of Darkness, because I was missing a key, and I had to go around a couple of times to make sure I didn't lose any.
See, but here's the thing, I'm still missing a key from Palace of Darkness, so you must have got one in, like, Mizumire or something, then. Because I only have 5 of the keys.
Damn it.
Oh, well, thank you, Dismal Jupiter, for following. Right now, I'm looking for Ganon's key to his closet.
I'm dying to crabs.
Crabs. No, I don't want a small key to Misery Mire. That in no way is aligning with my interest right now.
What'd you find?
Small key to Misery Mire. In Misery Mire.
Oh.
There can't be much. Like, I have literally the only things I don't have Bombos. I don't have the book. I actually was really proud because a lot of times I've been like getting everything, and I feel like well, this. What?
I died to the crab again.
Oh. I've been getting everything, and I've been like, well, this is not good if I'm just grabbing everything. Now I am, because but I never got Cane of Brian. I never got book. I never got until now the shield. I never got Bombos.
I will say that book didn't lead to anything.
Oh, you did get the book then? Where was the book?
I just, at that time, I didn't align with any of my choices.
Oh. Oh. Give me a small key to Ganon's tower. That's bombs.
So you said right, small key to bomb?
Give me bombs or give me death. I guess I want... No, I didn't want to... Oh my lord, I didn't want to take this room again. Where is the small key? The small key, the small key. I need a small key to go and kill Ganon. Na 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 na
No, 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 no.
Bombs.
Okay, I'm just like not playing good right.
Welcome to my world.
I've died 3 times
To
trying to get
crabs?
into this one cave. Not the crabs this time. This time I died inside a mini Mulder cave.
What do you have? Well, you can't spoil for me because I already done it. What do you have for... Do you have any weapons right now? I can't...
I have a sword, but like, it's
Not good.
sword.
Yeah.
I only have 3 hearts too, which doesn't help.
Yeah, that's... Yeah.
Other items I have is I have a moon glove and flippers and flute.
The flute was nice. Dark Palace.
Yeah.
Did you check the small chest in Dark Palace? Could that be?
Could be. I don't remember. That was again a long time ago.
You know, an hour. But no, I didn't know.
You know,
Everything
the
blends.
hour mark.
Everything blends together. I'm at the 3-hour mark, and I still don't. I'm fucked myself. Sorry. I know I've been swearing a lot now. Damn, I'm mad at myself on that. Granted, for all I know, Ganon's Tower Big Key isn't in Ganon's Tower, but I'm like 99% sure it is. 99. And then there's like a 10% that's like, or 1% that's like, it's in Lumberjack Cave.
It's not.
What is that key, by the way? Did you check it?
I don't know.
Oh.
I didn't check it.
Hey guys, should I fight Vitreous? Yes, there we go. Okay. There was one Ganon's Tower key in Misery Mire in the, the chest that's blocked by blue blocks.
Oh, there was one there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I should be good now. As long as if I use one, I should be good, and then I just can't use. There shouldn't be any other locked doors that should be causing me problems. I hope.
There shouldn't be anyway.
Which side is better? You can tell me this. Which side's better? Should I take the left side or right side?
I would take the left.
Okay. Yeah, that's my biggest issue. Is I had a lot of execution issues tonight. Well, I'm gonna be about an hour behind your time because of that.
What the? Oh, right. I'm an idiot.
What do you got?
I just tried to go to Zora, 170 rupees. He didn't give me anything. I'm like, what? Oh, right.
Nice try, chump.
Nice try, chump. Are you stupid?
You want the item, you gotta pay the cash. I'm not running a charity here.
Actually, no.
What he is?
Wait, have I got maps yet? No.
Here's the map. Let's go murder Ganon.
Because it is fun.
And also he's a pig and they taste good.
He is a pig, that is true.
Okay. It is weird to hear Ganon or hear Light World dungeon music in Ganon's Tower.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
It's like you have this epic climb, it's like very peaceful. Like, alright. It's not really fitting the mood game, but we'll go with it. Okay. How much you want to bet? Well, you already know. That I was like one door away from where the big key was.
I see. Wonder where all those other ones were. I just do not remember.
Oh, I bet it's in this room. I bet it's in this bombable wall room here. My greatest enemy. Walls.
Walls.
Kane O'Brien, arrow upgrade, mirror shield, and book. Wait, so did you have book? Did you leave? You had to have left the tower then, or did you? No, you did blind pull.
Yeah, I did a blind pull.
Okay. Did you? But you had to have left though, because you said you didn't use. Did you use the book or try to use the book? Wait.
I didn't say anything.
You promised the book doesn't lead to anything, right?
It doesn't lead to anything.
Okay. Don't know if I trust you. Because I have an idea. But I'm going to finish up with this first.
Hey, I found a small key to Ken's tower.
Could have used that like 2 hours ago.
Well, it's an arrow, so...
Okay. Heart piece. Well, the only thing I have left to check is... Is there any more chests after that conveyor belt room on the right side?
No.
Okay. So then if it's not here... And after the Armos Ice Nights, the Icemos Nights, then it's gotta be somewhere else.
Damn it! I fell on the one.
Rupee, there we go. Okay.
Yay!
I'm in go mode. What sucks is I've just wasted a good 20 minutes. That I wouldn't have had if I had not wasted that one small key.
I mean,
That's
same
how it,
could be said for me.
Well, I know. I'm complaining about this, and meanwhile, I just stole man over here.
I never checked green pendant. That was another thing I was also scared about because I went up to. As soon as I pulled the pedestal, I was like, "Oh, turtle." Rock Smoky, I'm going up, but I didn't check what green pendant would give out, so I was kind of worried. Oh god, that could be a small key, the big key too.
I should have checked Turtle Rock earlier, but because then I could have got the Palace of Darkness big key. But I don't know if that really would have affected me that much, as far as.
Not really. Damn it! I fell on Mulderm again.
I really believe my biggest issue was just my performance, really. I don't think my routing was really that bad. Besides this last part here, but that's more just a dumb... Again, that's more execution. Also, who'd you die to this time? Crab?
I didn't die. I didn't die. I fell on Mulderm.
Oh. I hate Mulderm.
And he had one hit left.
It doesn't matter what your skill level is, Mulderm's always going to be annoying. Always.
Yeah.
At least to some extent. Like, if you were ranking the bosses of Link to the Past, I'm pretty sure most people would put Moldorm near the bottom. Because most of the other ones aren't that bad. Mothula can be for beginners.
Okay, thank God I got him.
I guess Vitreous is... I guess I'm so used to killing Vitreous with silver arrows. Which is easy.
Yeah, Vitreous is not bad.
But like in normal mode, you don't have those. Well, no, no, you can't because you have to be Vitreous to get silver arrows.
Yeah, that's right.
Is there anyone even left in my chat? I know Summer was leaving to eat, but that was like an hour ago. I'm gonna finish this seed.
Actually, hold on.
I mean, at this point, I have Butter Sword. I have no reason not to. Like, I'm not gonna have any trouble with Ganon at this point. Or I shouldn't. Wait, I have gold. Just use gold. I mean, silver arrows are better, but trying to hit Moldorm with silver arrows is annoying. Or not Moldorm, Molas.
Lanola or whatever.
Yeah. The Fire Rod, surprisingly, is really good against them. I didn't realize it was. Well, for a while, and then I was watching some streams, I'm like, oh. Because I know you can use Kana Samaria against them, but...
Mm-hmm.
I almost said Kana Somalia.
Somalia.
It's a country.
It's famous for its canes, it's not.
Welcome to Fake History Facts with Flynn and Mega. Did you know Switzerland is the most powerful country in the world?
Where the hell's this door? There it is.
I'll admit, because I've done this son, I can't fully remember everything that happened in that seed. So I'm vaguely just remembering Dread. As far as placement's concerned, you'll have to refresh my memory once you get to certain things.
Okay.
And I'll probably, once I'm done, I'll just watch your stream and end mine.
Ooh, Fire Rod.
Where was that?
In the Hyrule Castle dark room. Now I have to go back up to Tower of Herrick. I beat it already and have to check the basement. I don't think there's anything else I can do right now. Oh, I can go to Eastern, I guess.
I guess I'll check this chest. No reason not to. I mean, I guess there is, because time, but like...
I checked one of the chests on my way up and it closed.
It what?
One of the chests gave me a heart piece, which refilled my health since it was my fourth one. When I went up Ganon's Tower.
I'll check this last chest is 300 rubies. You know, because that's what I need right now.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Got full potions. Yeah, that's probably, of all the mistakes I've made, the Ganon Tower Small Key and the Ice Palace not having full magic are the two dumbest ones. And the thing too was, half magic was in Turtle Rock, so if I dipped in there earlier...
Yeah.
Could have had that going into Ice Dude.
Yeah, I died in Tower, damn it. Yeah, I'm just playing really sloppy right now.
I mean, same. But you also just did a seed and you're doing another seed, so...
Yeah.
Too many seeds. Also the problem with Breath of the Wild.
True. Okay.
There we go. Aga 2 is dead. Oh, my time would have been probably... I could have been under 3 hours. No, maybe not.
Yeah, I think you would have been. Because what's it at right now?
3:17.
Yeah, I think it would.
But this is by far of the practice runs. I didn't finish any of them, but I was close enough to be able to tell what my time would be. And because like there was a second one after this one that you're doing now that I did that I had to do Master Sword Ganon, and I'm like, screw this, I don't feel like doing this at that point. And that one would have been, I think, like 3:40 or something. So this is definitely my best time thus far for Key Sanity.
I didn't want to see that mushroom in here.
Mushroom Gorge. Ganon, go to hell, you pig man.
Go to hell with your cheek.
Stupid cheese facts. Nobody cares about cheese facts.
Oh, hi, Ether Medallion on the mushroom turn-in. Okay, then. Why, that's Quake, not Ether.
Ah, damn it, I knew that was gonna happen too. Guess who fell down?
Pond?
Probably.
He does fall down a lot.
At this point, I'm just playing bad.
Hey, me too.
Let's join the Bad Glade Gamers Club.
I've had 4 deaths and 2 Moldorm fall already.
Hey, should I go check what's on Pyramid Fairy?
I didn't.
Well,
that was another thing I was worried about too.
That Ganon's Tower was on there.
Yeah.
I mean, what could he? It's probably Bombos, maybe. There's not much left.
Hammer.
Look. Hammer. Where are you at right now?
Just went to Sashrala's house. Said Ice Palace was green pendant.
I do a fairy too. Ganon 3 is not even that hard. Just don't be stupid. Or his third phase, rather, is what I mean. Not Ganon 3. There's no third Ganon. Ganon the third.
The Ganon the third.
Yeah, I'm actually really happy there was a key on Pyramid, or on... Oh, thank you, SM, for the host. Kinda late, but thank you. I'm glad there was a on the Lumberjack ledge, because that encouraged me to get silver arrows from there, and I do not feel confident or even to do silverless Ganon yet. Like I know how to do it. You just have to time your strikes for when he's teleporting, but trying to actually do it is a whole other thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it can be pretty tricky.
I don't know if I'll ever enter a tournament. I'm still not even close to being good enough.
Yeah, Odin did alright when he entered the fall one.
Yeah, but
or
he's
spring one.
But he's Odin.
And you're Mega.
Mega couldn't find a wall.
That was pretty embarrassing. That was the game's fault. That is really stupid.
I was also really tired.
True.
Die, you damn pigman! Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah! Squids for life! It was a well-hidden wall. That damn body and his hidden walls.
Blue mail on the pyramid.
Okay, 322.
Mine was 224, I think.
Yeah, so about an hour.
58 minutes.
Well, I would have been about half hour if I hadn't.
Right.
I mean, it doesn't matter. I did do it, but like, if I hadn't done that stupid mistake, I would have been about a half hour.
Yeah.
So, I really like. Basically, if I up my execution, it won't be that bad. Because if you take away all my deaths and stuff to Ice Palace, I would have actually probably been ahead of you. Because I didn't do the pedestal. I can't believe you did pedestal.
I had all 3 pendants. Might as well check it.
Oh, but that just says. But like, I know I'm laughing about that, but holy shit, Slim, like, you're good. Because you had enough time to do pedestal and still beat me, and that's really good. So congratulations.
Yay.
I saved. Did they
I
spell
should have
his...
not. I shouldn't have said it was on pedestal.
I know, but it made me laugh. I would have found out anyway. I'm probably gonna watch it back. No, I'm just impressed that you did all the dungeons and we're still an hour ahead of me. So,
I mean, I laugh when it happened because that's the same reason. I commentated a race where that happened to one of the runs. Opened that door early, and as a result, had to key, which was on pedestal in that race that I commentated.
But, oh. Yeah, Rando's fun, though. And I do like Sanity. Yeah, no, I didn't. I'm honestly happy. I know that screw up at the end was bad, but I'm happy with my performance for the most part.
You should be.
I'm not as bad as it could have been.
No, I mean, it was a good run. Like, it wasn't perfect by any means, but when is it perfect? So.
I mainly didn't want to be boring. That's what I didn't want. I don't think it was. Woodfellas.
And, like, I got pretty excited when he said he had 3 balls. I only had 2, because it's like, maybe he went a different way. Maybe he found stuff I don't have.
Wait, three bottles?
Yeah, you said you had like 3 bottles at one point.
No, I'm actually, that's what I'm surprised about, is I actually did not have it. I skipped a bunch of stuff, because like until the end, I hadn't touched Mizumire at all. I barely touched Eastern. I did a lot of the overworld stuff, but the thing was, I mapped all that in with my routing on dungeons, which, so you're not really wasting that much time on any of that, and it's worth the risk, because you never know.
Yeah. I also never really checked like any of the mirror spots at all.
There wasn't. I don't think there was anything on either one of them.
I mean, there couldn't have been at this point, but.
Well, there could have been like a small key to like a dungeon that you didn't really need it, because I'm still missing some small keys here or there. Like 1 to Turtle Rock. I'm missing 1 to Ice Palace.
Oh, we know where the Turtle Rock one is.
All right.
It's probably Ice Palace then, yeah.
Well, I guess to be fair, I'm saying like you did the pedestal, but to be fair, you blind pulled it, so it wasn't like you were going out of your way to do pedestal. You just had
I just had it. Yeah, I had the items for it, so it's like, might as well check.
And the thing too is like, so I didn't check any of the pedestal the pendant dungeons, but this just happened to be a lucky thing on my part, because a lot of times you do have to dip in every dungeon in Key Sanity, from what I'm noticing.
Yeah, I think aside from like the gloves in Eastern, I don't think the pendants really had anything.
No, Skullwards had like shit, unless there was something in the big chest, but I don't think there was anything in Skullwoods. I think Eastern just had that one thing in the beginning, the gloves or whatever, and then Mizumire had Ganon Tower small key.
Actually, no, I think what it was, I think Eastern had the hammer, and then Sashra before had one of those other ones.
I think you're right. Either way, it was as soon as I got go mode at that point, so or not go mode, I got
Dark World
access. Yeah, I got go mode at that point.
Oh, hi, Master Sword.
You having fun with the seed so far?
It's not bad. I don't
think you're gonna be
things I've done.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be tripped up as much. I'll have to stop and watch, see what's. I'll probably take a break here a bit because I need to grab water and stuff. If you feel like you're gonna finish it.
Yeah, I'll probably finish it. But yeah, like right now, like I have the by logic I should not have right now because it was in a dark room.
What was that? The
Fire Red.
I Can't say anything.
Yeah, don't say anything.
But we will talk.
Yeah, I agree, Magnus. That was actually pretty helpful to find that.
Oh. Alright, guys. So, I hope you enjoyed my segment, at least for those who are... I'm going to be probably ending my stream here. I'll stick around in Slims. But I don't know if anyone's saying anything in your chat right now. But I hope everyone had... Or they might even be watching this side, whoever's left, though. Thank you for watching. I will say again, by the way, we are doing Donkey Kong Country Race on August 6th, Monday. Me, SM, and Slim. And that should be fun. It's 3 CSS members. The best CSS members. So. Well, ex-CSS members.
I hope none of the others watching, right? To hear you say that.
Okay. 3 best, and then Gaia, like, is the best, but that's just, Gaia just beats us all. We can't compare.
Guy is like the least the most harmless CSS member.
PTM's the best golfer of us, probably.
Didn't used to be the case, because I actually did golfing when I was in high school. I just stopped.
Well, to be fair, I don't actually know how he is at golfing. I just know he is golfing.
If he is... okay, so was he, like, joking about...
No, I don't think... I think he said... he was like, I know how to be... or something, I can figure out a way to become a pro golfer. And he's like, yeah, I'm going to try and be a pro golfer. Like, I don't think he was joking.
Mm.
I mean, as far as I'm aware.
We'll see. The thing about PTM is, like, he says stuff like that sometimes, but then, like, after a bit, it's like, you know, maybe this won't be a thing.
Yeah. Who knows? He might. But either way, I know that's his current goal. Well, as far as I'm aware. But he is very, like, in and out nowadays. I don't see... He's once in a while I see him.
Yeah.
Alright. Total time in game was 3:18. The game time.
I don't remember what mine...
And I got 192 of 216. So had I not made that mistake at the end with the Ganon Tower small key, I would have had a really good collection rate. Because like it's good to have a small collection rate, I'm imagining. In general, because if you collect more, you're...
Yes, yeah, it means you didn't really have to get too many safety items.
Alright guys, I'm going to sign out. I'll stick around to commentate and watch Slim's run and of this new seed. And thank you all for watching. Next week for my... do you care if I... I'm still on yours. Do you care if I plug my... What am I
Go
doing?
for it.
Okay.
You can announce whatever.
Announce whatever? I don't think you want to give me that power.
Okay, within reason.
Next week there is a special Name That Game Tune. I guess I can say it's a guest Name That Game Tune. On the 29th at 7, that's Sunday, EDT, and then Monday I'll be doing NES Night. If you are a subscriber to my channel and you post in the sub chat, you can suggest NES games. I'm gonna do a bunch of I'm gonna make a list and randomize it and just play like play them through like random games for like a short time, not full playthroughs or anything. We'll just see how that goes, and maybe I'll do something like that again with a different system. Who knows? But yeah, that's what's happening for me next week, and then Donkey Kong Country is going to be the next big thing coming up. Yeah. I almost thought I said Donkey Kong 64.
I mean, I'd be down for that race.
Randomizer?
Nah, I didn't say that.
I do not want to do a Donkey Kong 64 race, honestly. It's... the game is, like... can be frustrating at times.
True.
But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'm signing out on my stream. I'll still be here. Have a nice night, and I will see you all next week.